You're about to watch a video we filmed live on Twitch.
But it's not actually live.
But you can catch us live on twitch.tv/heartboardgames.
So the next time we do it, you need to be there, chatting with us.
Go follow us at twitch.tv/heartboardgames. Battlestar Galactica is a semi-cooperative game with a trader element set in the universe of Battlestar Galactica based on the TV show, not the old one, the recent one from the 2000s.
The reboot.
The reboot, yes, with all these lovely people in it. And in this game, they have two factions of persons, which are the human beings and the Cylon.
Who are not, in fact, persons at all. They are Cylons.
That's right. But
Don't
the
be
thing
racist,
about
Ronald.
the thing about Cylons is you can't tell that someone is a Cylon. You yourself may not even realize that you are a Cylon. The Cylons are a race of robots that the humans created, and then they revolted against the human beings, and now there was a huge war. Yeah, they're meat toasters, just ma'am, and I agree.
This is
furry faces.
And the Battlestar is all that's left of the human race.
That's right, because the Cylons basically killed all of the other humans.
In
All that's
one fell
left is
swoop.
this Battlestar Galactica.
This happens in the pilot, Melissa. This is
Yeah,
not
so
spoiler.
first episode.
Back in the DVD box.
First episode of the show, okay? They kill everybody, basically. And all that's left is this, which is so old that it was being turned into a museum. No, we will not spoil anything about the show. That's all from the first episode, I promise. We're not spoiling
Yeah,
anything.
and E-Paladin, the game actually came out, I think, right after the first season. I think the art on the cards of the game is only the first season.
Yeah, and these characters are all from just the first season of the show.
Yeah, so you're already way past anything. And I actually played this game before I saw the show and didn't remember basically anything. So even having played it several times, it wasn't spoiled.
Travis and I have both watched the show. I don't think the rest of you guys have watched it. So, but we will be sure not to spoil anything beyond the content of this game, which the game is set up to not spoil you. The game assumes that certain characters are Cylons, but in the show they might not actually be the real Cylons. It's randomly determined, so.
Yeah.
In the game, whoever's a Cylon is not really necessarily who's a Cylon in the show.
Furry face is Cylon?
Yeah, like today, Ronald is the Cylon, but that doesn't mean that his character in the show is a Cylon.
Well, let's talk about which characters we are. I think that'll be fun to do.
Cylon or not Cylon?
I'll start. I am Lee Adama, which is General Adama's son, and his call sign is Apollo, and he is a pilot.
And since I'm on cam, I'll go ahead and say that I am Gaius Baltar. President Baltar. Thank you very much.
Yes, Laura Roslin is not in our game, so Gaius is the president.
Yes.
And Gaius, because he's kind of
Shady,
yes, we actually gave him two cards that could say you are a Cylon. So he could technically have both of the you are a Cylon cards right now. In his possession.
But thankfully Ronald holds one of them.
There are only two you are a Cylon cards in our game because there's going to be 11 total cards used.
And Ronald holds 50% of them.
All right, we're already tired of that.
Wait, no, not on the show.
All right.
Just because Travis is playing, it's like, whoa, like spoilers. No, not on the show.
Jolly, who are you?
I am Kara Thrace and/or Starbuck. I know nothing about her other
She serves
than
the coffee.
She's a hardcore
she's a pilot
pilot.
and a badass.
Yes, she is.
So-
Actually, in the old show in the 1970s, Starbuck was a man, and when
Oh.
they did the reboot, they cast her Starbuck
She's
as a
a
woman.
lady.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite characters in the show.
She's a great character.
Now's a
Yeah, she's real hard to
lady.
control. She's an amazing pilot.
Yes. Melissa, who are you?
Alright, I am Chief Galen. Is that his name?
Galen.
Galen. Okay,
Galen Tyrrell.
Tyrrell.
Yeah.
Galen Tyrrell.
We just call him the Chief.
Yeah.
Chief.
She's
That's
the
what
chief.
Chief.
Yeah.
She's our cleric.
Yes, I pretty much fixer dude. I fix things.
He hangs out in the hangar and fixes all of the
Can he
ships.
fix it?
Yes,
Maybe.
he can.
Unless
And most importantly,
unless you're
Jesse.
Cylon, then he might not help you.
Jesse is our first player, and he chose as first player.
I am William. Wrong camera. Adama.
Daddy, that's my dad.
Please don't say that in that tone.
That's not really the way Apollo would say that, but yeah, that's
Yeah,
it would
they
in the
don't
show.
particularly get along.
No, they don't get along. They don't get along.
They have daddy issues.
They have a strange relationship.
Yes.
It's like that dude. Yeah,
He doesn't
that's
say
my dad.
he's my dad.
But Jesse's got the nukes.
Oh, that's my dad. No.
Jesse is all of our
I like the
daddies.
nukes.
Yeah. So that means Jesse is our admiral for right now, which means he controls the nukes and he controls where we're flying to. Our goal is to land on the planet of Cobol. We have to, as the humans, we have to travel 8 units in space and then jump to Cobol. If we do that, we as the humans win. If, however, you're a filthy Cylon scum,
Like Ronald,
you have 3 different ways of winning the game. The first way is the Cylons can board the Battlestar Galactica, and if the boarding party makes it all the way... could we change to the other camera?
Sure.
If this track right here makes it all the way to this spot, the humans lose. This is if the Cylons board the Battlestar Galactica.
Admiral Daddy.
If any of these 4 dials makes it to 0, we lose the game immediately. And the third way is if the Battlestar Galactica gets blown up. So there's some tokens over here that would blow up different parts of the Battlestar Galactica. If all of the areas that can be blown up
I'm in the same
get
boat
blown
with
up.
Boiler.
yes, Dispaminite, this game is out of print. As are all of its expansions.
This one's out of print?
Yes.
Sad.
Yeah, because I really want one of the expansions, and it's out of print, therefore expensive. So...
Well, maybe Fantasy Flight will bring it back again one day.
Fantasy Flight, please. I'll make them play it on stream.
We'll make it worth your while.
Yeah.
All right.
Space!
So I should mention that this game was designed by Corey Konitska. You probably know who that is. He's super duper famous in the world of Fantasy Flight. And it really is very true to the show.
It's several hundred for copies on secondary market.
Yes, Dispaminite. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be incredible. In fact, this game was... I enjoyed this game so much that that's what inspired me to watch the show.
Yes.
And then I talked about it and got Ronald to watch the show.
Okay.
See? Cylon.
So, at the start of the game, we don't know who the Cylons are. There might not even be a Cylon, because what's going to happen in the game is in our game, there are 11 cards. 2 say you are a Cylon, and the other 9 say you are not a Cylon. We've each been given 1, except Travis, who's been given 2.
Hey, Greybeard.
There, I got in. Woohoo!
Hey, Greybeard,
Good work on our
1970, thanks for that.
Greybeard.
Thanks for that sub.
Thanks for the sub, Greybeard.
Greybeard, not a Cylon.
Once we've traveled 4 distance units in space, there will be a sleeper phase where the other Cylons are activated. Basically.
Other? So you know there's at least one?
No. Aren't we having fun now?
Ronald hates when I pick on these
Greybeard's,
games.
or am I? I think Greybeard's a Cylon.
Okay, so anyways, the other cards will be passed out. We'll each get 1 more card, and then there will for sure be at least 1 Cylon in the game, but there could be 2. We hope that
Well, we're here for about 3 hours, Dispaminite.
So, since this game does take a little while to go, we're going to get started. If you guys have questions about the rules, let us know.
I do. How do I get to the president's ship, a.k.a. my ship?
You have to discard a card
Okay,
to go over there.
Thank you.
And
Go humans!
Oh. Go humans.
Go humans, go! Go humans!
And thankfully, Dispaminite is here in case there's any rules questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because
I did re-review, but there's some stuff that didn't get covered in the video that I watched.
I forgot to put it in the name, but I could add that.
I just love my
All right,
For
so-
the biddy, Cheryl.
Thank you, and thank
All right,
you for
Daddy,
my hashtag
you're
charity.
first.
Admiral Daddy.
Admiral Daddy on deck.
So, first thing Admiral Daddy's going to do is he's going to draw his
Can we just say right now that is not a
What does he
thing
get?
we are saying today?
3 green and 2 purple. Is that right?
3
green,
greens,
2
2
purple.
purples.
Okay, so the first step of any person's turn is to draw their cards.
1 second.
The Admiral's got to text somebody.
No, I gotta change the name. Add the hashtag charity thing.
And so, any
Not the
bits-
first player, Dispaminite.
Yeah, any bits if you put hashtag charity, they're part of
All
it
right,
goes to
my cards.
charity.
Yep, those are your cards. Remember, you have a hand limit of 10 cards in this game.
Yeah, it's something that they're doing for.
At the end of every person's turn, if you have more than 10 cards, you must discard down to 10. No, we don't have it. Someone in our game group does have it, though.
Yeah.
We would have to ask him if we could borrow it. I've never watched it.
It's only 14 episodes in a movie.
But
I've
it
seen the movie.
combines 2 IPs I
I
don't
like the
love,
movie.
space and westerns. Yeah, it's like a space western.
Yeah, that's basically the crux of it.
Of course, I watched the one that like probably nobody watched, Farscape. The one with the Muppets.
Yeah, yeah.
All
All right, Jesse, you can do a move action now.
When they canceled that,
Where do I
the
start?
Stars
There I
from it
am.
went
You're right
to
here in the
later
Admiral's
seasons
quarters.
of Stargate SG-1.
And I can't activate that.
This Night, the thing is, I don't watch stuff. I don't watch movies. I don't watch shows.
But he
I don't
watched 4 seasons of Battlestar.
I watched all of this. That right there is a huge, like, thing.
Which, watching all of Firefly would be less than 1 season of Battlestar.
You know what else I watched all of? The X-Files.
That's 11,
So-
well, it's 12 seasons.
As a team, our goal is to get rid of these ships.
Yeah,
too,
oh
right?
yes, we should point that out. The Cylons are in full force
The
right
Admiral
now.
is thinking about this.
We have a base star right here that's
What are we
attacking
to
us.
do?
We have 3 Vipers that are right here that are attacking us.
Raiders.
Sorry, Raiders. And over here are some civilian ships. If the Raiders make it over to the civilian ships, they will just attack them and we will start losing population, morale, food, or fuel, depending on what's on these ships. We don't know. It's on the back. It's a secret.
How do we protect them?
By
blow up the
killing
Raiders.
those Cylon scum.
Yeah, down with the silence.
We've got
gun.
2.
You
So-
have to be on one of these
Down
to
with
kill
the
them.
scum.
No, you don't.
We got
the
2 pilots.
Battlestar Galactica has its own weapons control. So, for example, our admiral over here could move to weapons control and attack a Cylon ship with Galacticas.
Cool.
Control.
Ronald heard Michael yell, "Not
You
Vipers!"
could also go to the...
Sorry, I always get the names of all the ships mixed up.
You could also go to the command center and robot pilot some Vipers.
Yeah, that's right. He could cause these 2 to
Me too,
activate.
just Spamonite. I'm sad this is out of print.
All right. Well, let's get that job done.
Down with the Cylon scum. Take
And
down
these-
that not Viper ship.
So yeah, if you want to attack these, like for example, if you went here and to attack them,
Mm-hmm.
you would roll a die and you would need a 3 or higher.
Oh, easy.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Down with that ship.
Seems like a easy choice.
Okay, so he's attacking a Raider.
He's not going after the base star?
Or did you want to attack the base star?
I guess a
Because I
raider.
still
That seemed
can't
like-
tell
So the
the
base star
teams
takes
apart
3
visually.
hits to kill.
Damage markers. Yeah, they do.
It will also potentially spawn more Raiders,
Do we have team?
but it does not move. There are 2 teams in this game.
The C-shaped
It says-
ones are the
because
Raiders.
Cheryl says I still can't tell the teams apart visually.
That's right, because it's secret teams. There's the humans
Yeah,
and the
hidden.
Cylons, and we don't know who's who.
Yeah. Hidden roles.
Yes. Oh, she's talking about the ships. These ones down here are the good guys, and these ones over here are the enemies.
Yeah. Pointy is
Ones that
good.
look like teeth. Kind of.
Remember, the better dressed people are always the bad guys. So the cooler looking ships are the bad guys.
Oh, yes, and these are the civilian ships. That's right.
And that's why they're good guys. They're boring and square.
Evil teeth. Got it.
Evil team.
So did you roll?
Jesse, as president, my recommendation is attack the base star.
Really? Well, why did you say this one then?
I was naming it as a class of ship.
And
The base
these
star is
should
the
not be
bigger-
used lightly, I imagine.
No,
they are
they should
nukes
not.
after
You
all.
only get 2 of them in the whole game, and this is not very many.
I was gonna
enemies on
say,
the board.
when we've got like both base stars and a flood of raiders, that's when you nuke.
And the evil,
Oh, 'cause
these
it can
heavy
destroy
raiders are the
multiples.
ones that can get on the ship and would cause us to lose.
Yeah.
So,
Fair. All right, let's do this. I'm going to attack, I guess, the base star.
Okay. So for a base star,
Ooh.
it's
6.
different. You need to hit a base star with Galactica. You need a 5 or higher.
You got a 6.
Oh,
So
jeez.
it is damaged. So we have one of those. Flip that
Cylon
over.
advice.
Flip it over.
Yeah, because it'll
Something different on each side. So that just means 1 damage.
Oh, okay. Is that it? Just
That's
place
it.
Or what?
Does it matter
All right.
which side it's on?
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, so that could be a miss or more damage, or
So
It also
It could
just means that
be-
it has structural damage.
Oh, there's a
it could
2.
be 2. It could be
Oh.
raider. And a
While that is on there, all attacks against that base star gain +2 to their dice rolls.
Hey, there you go.
So
So makes it a little easier to hit.
Oh, so you don't know which one is which.
No, we don't.
Cylon advice.
that's how I tried to do. The last time I played this, the Spamonite, I was locking people in the brig.
Okay,
Just,
so now
just to annoy them.
so you moved and you did an action, so that's done. Now we do the crisis. So here you go.
You can't avoid getting locked in the brig.
Everyone does
It's
have
a
a
vote.
special ability as well. Make sure you know what your special ability is. Some people get to read multiple cards and stuff like that, so just be aware.
I think that you and I could come up with some kind of an understanding. This is not, I don't know who I'm talking to. This is not the only crisis that I'm dealing with. The water shortage affects the entire fleet. President chooses -1 food, or the president discards 2 skill cards, then the current player discards 3 skill cards.
This president is willing to listen to his underlings. I mean, his subjects.
I'm hungry.
I just want to. Well, I can't say anything about what happens with BATTLESTAR in the show because that's spoilers. But
Yeah, Travis has both of them.
How many foods?
Yeah, how many food do we have?
8.
we have 8 food right now. If
We're
that
at the
ever gets to
max.
0, we will lose.
Yeah, if any of those hit 0.
But how hard is it to get more food?
Not easy.
Fairly difficult to recover lost
Well,
resources.
I'm hungry then. Don't waste the food.
But here's the
thing about
next
the cards. Every person on their turn gets to draw the cards that it says on their card. So
So
But
we
if
don't care
we
about
may
it.
face a crisis where...
well, we're going to be facing crises where we're going to have to put the cards in.
Yeah, we might
and
need to
spend them.
put a certain number of cards in to do it. So what is it? The president has to...
2
President
or 3?
discards
So
2.
you don't even get them. Technically, I can just make the decision.
Yeah, you make
Correct.
the decision. Whatever you choose.
I would
yes.
discard 3, you discard 2.
All right, we're doing that.
How dare you, Cylon?
Yay! Oh,
Sorry.
happy belly.
That's actually what I
We're
like.
not gonna stop.
We're going to make a discard pile right here.
Discard.
Oh,
I
there's
need to
more.
actually
There's
read
more
these.
to this than just that.
I figured there would be.
Oh, right, because of the icon at the bottom.
Yep, the icon's at the bottom.
That's
will activate.
what-
So discard your cards.
Admiral Daddy on deck.
No!
And
Not a
yellow.
thing.
And
We are not
whatever
saying
you're
that.
discarding.
No.
I was gotta look at
I'm
these.
Mr. Fix-It. I'm Chief. Chief, fix the ship. If I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so the symbol that's on the bottom of the card activates the base
Base
star.
star attacks.
The base star is going to attack the Battlestar Galactica.
Which is why we want to kill the base star first. Because its attacks are good.
Wait, what about us? It's like
What
we go,
about
then,
us?
we go, then they go, then we. I can't remember the turn order. Like,
Oh, it's okay. Each person's turn ends with drawing one of these cards.
Discards.
Move, action, crisis, next. Move, action, crisis, next.
Yep, just like that. So this means that
If you
the
want
current
to.
player rolls a die for each base star on the game board to find out if the attack damages Galactica.
is it gonna get us?
You're rolling
For each base star?
So there's one.
Yeah.
One.
So if you roll 4 or higher, it's going to hit us.
Don't do that.
And we're watching what you roll.
Roll
I know.
low.
We know you have control over
Remember
that.
how Ronald didn't cause the whole planet to
Oh,
blow up and choose
okay.
your
Yeah,
adventure?
good roll.
Oh,
Hashtag
goodness.
spoiler alert.
Whew.
So that means nothing happens.
Yay.
Proof I'm not.
All the
That's
cards
right there.
have
Different ones.
Some cards don't have any symbol down here. Some cards have different symbols. Like he could have actually launched more raiders out.
Okay.
Or it could have been nothing. Now, there's also sometimes a symbol in this corner. If there was a symbol in this corner, it means that we're getting closer to being able to jump, which is how we win the game. By jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping until we finally jump to Cobalt.
Okay.
The whole show is basically a chase. The humans are trying to outrun the Cylons.
The humans are kind of trying to get to Cobalt, and the Cylons are just trying to kill them.
It's Stargate universe. So it's my turn.
Yes.
I want to go to the president's ship.
First, you're going to receive skills.
I would love to. Can I have a yellow, a green, and a blue?
You're going to get 2 yellows.
And a green and a blue.
There you
So many
go.
cards. I will
Somewhat
toss
similar
this
to
one away
Voyager.
to go to... Yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
Voyager-esque.
Yeah, how it's like the whole show is leading up to like we want to get back home, and they've been like skyrocketed into the future.
I am president, so I'm going to draw a
They're,
quorum
like,
card.
Light years far, far away, and they have to find some kind of way to get home. The whole time it's like
And then
trying
I
to-
You may
can...
then
Try
draw
to
one more
avoid
card or
bad
play one
stuff.
from your hand.
by trying
Don't
to
forget
get
you have
home.
this.
and
Yeah, I
like,
know.
Not really know like how are they going to make the leap back.
Okay.
And that's Captain
Neither
Chile
of
in
these
that one,
are useful at this time, so I'm
which
going
is
to
the woman
pull
who
a
plays
card.
Red in
Okay.
Orange is the New Black.
So that's the end of his turn.
Okay.
Now we're
Same
going to
woman.
resolve another crisis here.
When I draw a crisis card, I draw a skill card of my choice. Can I have yellow, please?
Yellow? You don't want purple?
Oh yeah, I should do that. Give me red.
Why purple?
He doesn't have access to purple or red naturally, so he should pick one that he doesn't. He's going to always get yellow, green, and blue.
Oh, right, because of the thing.
I have
Crippled
access to
Raider.
everything except for blue.
Current player chooses. We could do the vote thing. If we pass, we increase the jump prep track by 1.
Ooh,
That's
is
very
good.
good.
If we fail, we lose 1 population.
Okay.
Or I could roll a die. If it's 4 or lower, I place 3 raiders in front of Galactica and 1 civilian ship behind it. But the vote would be, we need 10 purple, a combination of 10 purple and blue.
So the cards.
So why don't you explain that, Ronald?
These cards have numbers in the corner. You might not be able to see them right there, but these say 1 on them, for example. The numbers are used in evaluating these skill chests. So tests. So this test is 10. You really can't see that at all, but this test is a 10 and it calls for purple and blue. What's going to happen if he decides to go for this is around the table, each of us is going to put cards into this challenge. We want to put in purple and blue. Lord Crom.
Hey, Lord Crom.
Thank you. We heart you. Yeah, do you have a close-up camera?
Almost as much as we heart board games.
So you can see, this is what it looks like right
Three
here.
blue.
This is showing us we need 10 in either purple or blue. The reason you're seeing through that is because it's blue. So we would all, in turn, put however many cards we wanted to into the crisis. And then there would also be 2 cards coming from that stack up there, which is called the Destiny deck. The Destiny deck is, at the beginning of the game, composed of 2 cards from every single stack. Then we would show all of the cards and add them up. We'd add the purple and the blue together. And then we would add the other 3 colors together and subtract that number from the purple and blue. If the number total was 10 or higher, we succeed and we would get to increase our jump track. But if we fail, we would lose population.
So it behooves the Cylon to try and, on critical votes like this, to try and...
At the beginning of the game, they don't want to out themselves too much.
Correct. But...
And you can always, like, because 2 cards are coming out of the Destiny deck, if there's only 2 cards that are bad, you can always blame it on that.
Yeah.
You
we
don't...
not play cards?
Yes,
Everybody's
no one
gonna
doesn't
get
have to play.
Okay.
No one has to play cards, but when you're talking about it before you start doing it, you can only talk in vague terms. So you can say like, "I could help a lot," or "I could help a little," but
For
you can't say
example,
what number or color you have.
I can be of very little help.
I can help a little.
I can help a lot.
I'm too busy shooting ships, so I can't help at all.
You don't have those colors.
Oh,
Ooh, Lord Crom.
Lord Crom, thanks for that. Twitch Prime
Thanks
sub.
for the sub.
Glad you joined us today, Lord.
Are you a Cylon, Lord Crom?
You said you can barely help. I can
Barely.
barely help. She said she can help a lot. You said you can barely help, and you said you can't help at all. You can't even put a card in.
I mean, none of those 2 colors.
Okay.
So do we
So
think,
it's your choice on whether we want to go for this or not.
what do y'all think?
What's the other option?
The other option is roll a die. If it's 4 or lower, we're going to put some more raiders over here and another civilian ship out. More bad guys come into the world.
Fitty,
But if it's 5 or higher, nothing happens.
Well, I don't have this choice. I'm
So do you think we should?
decide.
But what would you do if it was your choice? Do you think we should take the risk, or should we take the vote, or roll the die? Really, is the question. What do you think?
Only one person is able to help out
I'd
with
go
that
for
very
the
well.
cards just because rolling is so.
Are 3 of you like able to help minimally?
Minimally.
Yeah,
A
Very-
little
yeah, a
bit.
little.
Very.
I'd go for the cards personally, just because rolling a die.
We're doing the
is
cards. Let's
so
show
random.
stream how it works.
Yeah.
Alright,
If you
so
guys
what's
can
going to
help
happen
with
in
the
this
minimum.
situation? Travis is the current player. He's going to contribute last. Whiskey Nick, hey man!
Hey, Whiskey
Hey,
Nick.
Whiskey Nick.
Welcome to space. Ronald's a
So,
Cylon,
I'm going to go first. We don't know who the Cylons are. He just always says that.
and that's why Ronald
You're
loves
gonna
playing
put-
these games with me.
Oh, actually, we put 2 from there first. Those go face down. We don't know what they are.
They could help. They could hurt.
Just right here into a
That's the
pile.
difference.
Then I'm going to add 1 card in.
I'm helping a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You can put as
preferably.
many cards as
We're
you
kind of
want.
relying on you
In
there,
blue and
Kara.
purple, face down.
So these random cards could hurt us, though.
Yes,
That's right. Or they could help us. And our admiral's not putting any in.
I'm putting
No.
1 card in.
Okay.
I'm not involved
So
in
then
this.
he's going to shuffle these up under the table so that we can't see who put in what. Although it would be very risky for the Cylons to put in bad stuff at this point, I would say.
But the mystery things. If there's
Right, but if there are 3 bad
Gotcha.
cards in there, we know there's a Cylon.
And we know it's
one
not
of the 4 of
Jesse.
us, and we know it's not.
it's on me, yeah.
All right. So here's the vote. 1, 4, 3, 5. Math is hard.
I don't know what you're-
-5.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay, so we're at +2, +5, +6.
So this needs to be a 4 in a good color. It's a 3.
Oh.
So that is only 9 because this 5 right here really, really damaged us. It's a yellow 5 that came from the Destiny deck, no doubt.
All 5 colors in here.
Yeah,
2 of each.
And 5 is, I
each,
think,
yeah.
the highest a card can be. So
Yep.
that
close.
hurts.
So we failed the check.
Barely.
So -1 population happens right now.
Boom! We only have 11 people left in the human race.
Oh, we got the best.
And the Raiders
Okay,
activate.
so now the Raiders activate. The way Raiders activate.
Near a ship, I think.
Yeah, was Travis.
The first thing they would try to do is attack a Viper. There's no Vipers in their spaces, so they don't do that. Next, they would try to destroy a civilian ship. There are none in their space, so they don't do that. Next, they would move. They move 1 space area towards the nearest civilian ship. So they're going to move this way.
When it splits the difference, which way do they go? I think there is a rule. I think it's clockwise.
Oh, if several ships are equidistant, it moves clockwise.
It was Travis. Wow. Can't believe you betrayed us like that.
I'm Gaius Baltar. My hair is always oily for some bizarre reason.
They only do 1 action, and since they all moved, nothing happens. They're done. So now we do have this symbol here in the bottom right-hand corner, which says we're spooling up to jump. So we're going to move this forward. We cannot jump right now.
We can't
But
even
once
risk
we
it.
get into these spaces over here, we can risk a jump, which would risk our population. But we can jump earlier if we do it.
Yeah, but we might lose some ships.
Like
right.
if
Because
we're
it's not just the
heavily
battle.
attacked.
Yeah, for those who aren't familiar with the show, the idea is the Battlestar Galactica is the big ship that's sort of leading a very, very small group of survivors. There's several, maybe 24 ships. I don't know. It's a small fleet, but they're all civilian ships. This is the only military vessel.
Don't forget, at the end of every person's turn, if you have more than 10 cards, you have to discard down to 10.
I only do. I'm good.
Not just your own turn. It's an important rule.
What is a strength check?
A strength check?
I'll look it up while you take your turn.
I don't know what a strength check is.
What is
Check
this?
your strength.
Anything to me.
Measuring tape, huh?
Oh, I was measuring the things I told you about.
All right, I am Apollo. This says my special ability is useless right now, so I'm not doing that. I'm currently in a Viper. I need to actually look up how that works.
You're in a Viper.
Yeah.
Viper. Be right back.
So my first action the first thing I can do is move, so I'm going to move to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can activate a Viper.
Do it.
So I'll move over here as my activation. So that's my action is moving again, which is a good thing since now I'm in the same space as those raiders. They won't move. They'll attack me instead of moving. If they come over here, they basically just get a free shot at these guys because they can't defend themselves because they're civilian ships.
Fair.
So we would prefer for them to shoot me out of the sky than these civilians.
What happens if they shoot you out of the sky?
I don't remember right this second.
Okay.
I think it takes 2 hits to knock me out. I think I just reappear back on the ship again or something like that.
Okay.
Or maybe
Like
I
you
go
do.
maybe I go into sick bay, something like that.
Heck, my hand limit is only 8 instead of 10. I'm reckless.
You are reckless, it's true. Actually, his girlfriend in the show is not in the game right now, but it's actually it's not allowed for them to have romantic relations amongst crew members, but
Even though the human race has
Yeah, I was
basically
gonna
been
say.
obliterated.
well, this is the military of the human race. This
Yeah,
is the
they're
only
in-
military that's left.
Yeah.
So
And they don't see the importance of that.
Because she's
they're
a
allowed to have amongst the civilian ships. You can have as much romance as you want. You just not amongst crew.
because it creates
But
conflict.
he
of
breaks
interest.
that rule from the very beginning.
You know, like he might go fix her ship and not Starbucks.
Yeah, because she's another pilot. Okay, so that is going to
Not
be the
that he
end of
did
my
that.
turn.
Sorry, Chief.
And I'm going to draw this water sabotaged card.
That sounds familiar.
Every tank on the starboard side has ruptured. We're venting all our water directly into space. Saul Ty, he's not in our game. Oh well. I hate him anyways. Current player chooses, so we can do a pass-fail, which is yellow, green, and purple for 13. Or just take -1 food.
13.
And if we fail, it's a -2 food.
That's right. If we fail the check with the cards, it's -2 food. If we just don't do the check at all, it's -1 food.
So we're gonna lose food no matter what.
No, if we succeed on the card check, if we get 13 worth of these cards, we get nothing happens.
Well, I can help.
You got yellow, green, and purple.
I'm of no help.
I can help a little bit.
I can help a little bit.
I can help.
A little bit.
Significantly, if need be.
Melissa, how much help are you offering?
Well, a wee
Not a
bit.
lot.
A wee bit?
Well, I can help.
You can't tell us how many cards or anything like that.
Well, she's only holding 2.
I can help a little bit.
So do y'all want to go
I've got
for it,
2
Jesse?
cards here, people.
I will
Okay.
say,
You only get green and purple. You can help.
I will
They
say
don't know a lot.
presidentially, there may be actions I can take in the future to recover certain things as president, if need be.
All right, well, let's do it then. We're going to do the card check. So if I could have 2 from the Destiny deck, please. If I could have 2 from the Destiny deck, please.
We don't want to take from that deck. Unless it would hurt us.
And if I remember correctly, Jolly says she cannot help at all.
Literally no help.
Okay, Chief.
You can help.
Chief is putting both her cards in. Admiral,
I draw back up, right?
At the start
on
of
the
your
start
turn.
of your turn.
Oh, so I got...
Yeah, see
2
that's
one turns.
see that's the problem. I'm like, I mean, I don't want to use everything on this.
If we fail this, we're going to lose 2 food, which is one of the ways we can lose the game if our food goes to
So I
0.
went all in.
Oh, we can spend 1 now or fail this. And
It's
minus
too
2.
late. The decision was made.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's
Um,
too late.
I think it'd be smart to just spend 1 of these.
Despaminite, can you define a strength check for me? Because I haven't looked it up.
All right.
I'm putting in 2 cards.
They go up to 5.
Are you allowed to say how many you're putting in now?
Right now,
Can you do
you
it?
right now you have to say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to put 4 cards in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to know if, like, does this count as a strength check or is strength a specific thing?
Oh, I think this might be.
Because reasons.
This might be what?
A strength check.
It's not in the It's not in here. It doesn't say. It's not in the index.
Because hypothetically, there may be cards that say, when doing a strength check,
Right.
you can blah blah blah.
Oh, you're asking them. If
So
this
I need
is a
to know
strength
if
check,
this
or-
is a strength check.
I think this is a skill.
Skill check.
Yeah, but like, then what is a strength check? Is that only
I have
combat?
no idea. Yeah.
Despaminite's on it. I have no doubt.
All right, here we go.
Check.
We've got 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 20, 22, 25.
Wow.
All right.
We destroyed that chat test.
Our water is so fixed.
So we don't lose any food. We're safe on that regard.
Not even that deck's a Cylon.
The next thing that happens is the Raiders activate. Like I said before, they
have to
do
attack the
one of these
ship.
things. I think they're going to attack me.
Yeah, all 3.
Okay, so in order for the Raider to attack a Viper, it's going to roll a die. There's a chart in here you have to consult.
Because it's a fantasy flight game.
Right.
So if they roll a 5 or a 5, 6, or 7, I'm damaged. If they roll an 8, I'm destroyed. So I'll just roll since it's me. They're attacking. First one, he does nothing. Second one, nothing. Third one, nothing.
Wow, look
So,
at that piloting there,
All
Apollo.
3 of them
3
missed
and
me.
2.
Good job.
Zoom, 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 evasive.
So that's done. So now we get to spool up our jump again. So we're going to get a little bit closer to jumping
And how many jumps does this require?
in the whole game to finish the game.
It depends on what planet
We have
you
to
go
jump 8 distance. Those cards have different amounts of distance on them.
to. And that's your call.
Yeah, you're going to be the one making that decision because you're the admiral.
Ooh.
Hope
If you
you're
look on
not
your
the
admiral card,
Cylon.
it'll tell you about that.
The Cylon. We want to go home.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you might.
last time I played this game, the admiral was a Cylon and kept choosing 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah, because you might have a thing that says 4 distance or 1, and you'd be like, oh, they're both bad, and put the 4 away, and you're like, oh, sorry guys, it was the best I could do.
All I have is a 1. They were both red. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
All right, Starbuck.
So I start by drawing cards.
Yep.
2 purple, 2 red, And the blue.
Good call.
Okay, now what do I do?
Now you can move.
Move.
So you're Starbuck. So you can either move around or whatever. You can also use your Okay, you're not in a Viper.
So I would
it
have
doesn't
to
matter.
be in it.
Yeah.
like,
if
outside
you want to
of
get
the
into a Viper, you can do the action that's right here on this space. Launch yourself into a Viper, and then you may take one more action.
Okay.
So you would get to do an extra action, basically.
If you activate, these are Vipers.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
They have to come. They start here.
They can come out of either of these two red spots.
Okay.
Now the
So
other
they
option
would have
would
to
be
move around.
you could use weapons control to just shoot the base star or the Vipers, or you could use the
Raiders.
command to activate these Vipers,
Okay.
and that would leave
And so
you
they
on the
each-
ship.
They each take a turn then,
Kind of. You would get to like move.
or attack.
I think you just activate them so they can either move or attack.
Does she get an extra speed if she's in one?
During your turn, if you start your turn piloting a Viper,
Might
they
be
take
combat,
2 actions
Travis.
during your action step.
I will do that. Thank you. Disband it. You can also attack the base star with a Viper. That's hard to hit. But you could also go to weapons control and attack the base star like the Admiral did.
Yeah.
But remember, if those raiders reach the ships,
Then I hit it just
that's
right.
bad. But it's going to be at least they've got to with that Viper there. They've got to stay there
Until
that
or
Viper's
if they
destroyed.
destroy it.
But remember, every time those raiders attack, that's 3 die rolls,
Yeah.
and I don't think the Vipers can take much. So it's impossible. Like if the first one misses, second one hits and destroys, then the third one would move.
Okay.
So keeping the board clean is generally advised.
Can you use what these say?
If it says action, you can do it as your action.
What if it doesn't say action?
Then it's
It'll
probably
say when
it's
to use
specific.
it.
It'll be like in combat or after a strength check.
Play after a blah blah blah.
Okay.
Play during a such and such.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it says action, you can use it on your turn.
What is this supposed to be? What is this?
That's first player marker.
I'm gonna launch myself into a ship,
Go, Starbuck.
and I can come out either place.
Mm-hmm.
Does it add a new ship, or do I go into one of these?
Yeah.
One of
another
those
one.
from up there.
Oh.
Jesse can pass you one.
Which one?
The Viper.
The arrows.
A pointy one.
This one?
A pointy ship.
Thank you.
So this says you may then take one more action. So your next action could be
To move.
moving,
Is there really anything I could do other than move?
No.
attack. So now that you're there, you get to
Can
take
I
an
attack
action.
from here?
No. So there, you can either attack the base star or you can continue moving.
Okay.
Oh, actually, when you start your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's. Isn't it harder to hit a base star as a Viper?
Oh yeah,
Found it.
it's really hard.
Oh, yeah.
Disfeminize on it.
As a
How
Viper,
hard?
I would not. Like I think you have to get basically an 8.
To attack the base star with a Viper, you have to roll an 8.
Strength
Yeah.
To
is
damage
your
it.
final
Okay.
total
Because you're a really tiny
of the
ship.
skill
But
check.
to hit one of those little ones, you need a 3 or higher.
You're like a Volkswagen trying to take
Okay.
out a train.
See, strength
It's
is
the final total
total
of the skill check.
I don't know what this-
So when we're voting, can you, if you've got something that says add to a strength check, can you play it?
Yeah, I guess so. That's probably
Yes.
how it works.
Sounds right.
Like if it's too low.
The strength of the
So
check.
now my action I can
Rather
double
than,
move,
like,
basically,
strength.
is all I
Right,
can do is
yeah.
like double move. Or try and
So you can try to shoot that, which you would only if you roll an 8 would.
Oh yeah, play
Or you can
after the
move one
strength
more.
is totaled in a skill check. Okay. Well, now it makes more sense. It's hard to think of a game.
Thanks to Spamonite.
Thank you. It's hard to think of chat and the game and the rules and the. It's
And the bits and
May I have a
So you're
backup,
fine.
please?
Yes.
I think my
Really
turn is
hard.
over.
Yeah,
You don't
this is
read
the
the
last
whole
thing.
Okay.
thank you, just man. Share with the rest.
So we're scouting for fuel.
Scouting for fuel.
Put it in the close-up game.
I can choose. We need a strength check of 12 between purple and red. If we pass, we get +1 fuel.
We can't go higher than our max.
Oh.
So there's really no.
And
Or
if
can
we,
you? You can.
Oh,
And if we fail, we get -1 fuel and destroy 1 raptor. Or roll a die. If it's 4 or lower, we get -1 fuel.
I cannot be particularly helpful in this check.
I cannot help at all. I have no cards.
He has 1 card.
I can't help.
I can help a little bit,
Just
but
like-
not enough.
Not enough.
Just like I couldn't in
Should
the
we just
last
roll?
check. For
I don't
that.
think we have a choice.
I think you should just roll.
We're gonna roll it.
Roll for that beautiful bean
Nice
footage.
What's that? Stop, please.
I was organizing the ships.
So if it was 4 or lower, -1 fuel. So -1 fuel, please. We're down to 7 fuel.
Oh no.
The end of the game is nigh.
Who's using up all this fuel?
Well, we still
Is
got
anywhere
7.
red
All right.
loss, or it has to get to 0?
It has to
before
get to
loss?
0.
Okay, so red is just the danger
Red is
zone.
like warning, warning, warning.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna activate the Vipers,
Gonna roll
the
with the
Raiders
Raiders.
again. I don't know what happens if there's 2 things there.
They attack.
It attacks a piloted Viper.
It attacks you.
There you
I was
go.
gonna say he was there first.
Yeah, you've already attacked him.
First.
You pissed him off.
Okay. Here, I'll handle it then. Number 1. That's something.
That's something.
I would be damaged.
I'm gonna play Evasive Maneuvers. Play after any Viper is attacked to re-roll the die. If the Viper is piloted, subtract 2 from the new roll.
Oh, nice. So that would be a 5. 5, still damages me.
Well, I tried.
Can you flip my ship upside down, please?
Oh no, the ship's gone.
Flip my
upside
ship,
down.
man.
It's gone
It's
upside down.
space. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
But that's the second rate. Or no, that's still the first rater.
That was the first raider. Second raider does nothing.
Oh,
Third raider
silence.
does nothing.
That first raider's like, I'm gonna get
And
him.
it's 2 hits, and then you're.
Yeah, if they had rolled an 8, it would have been I would be destroyed.
Insta-kill.
Okay.
So now we're to Melissa.
I
Getting
need
1
one
yellow.
2 green, 2 blue.
And she's back in the game.
Yep, you have cards now.
I have cards now.
I mean, not purple
Let me
ones.
see what these cards do.
That's gone. Huh?
Yes.
Oh, this
And
happened.
so now we can, if someone goes to FTL control, they can risk a jump.
That's right.
Anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, on their
But
turn.
What is it? If it's under a certain number, we lose 3 population.
That's right. So we'll roll a die in that situation. And if the die is under a certain number, just like he just said, we lose 3 population just automatically.
But the jump would be successful.
The jump would still happen.
Is it worth doing? At the risk of 3? No. Okay.
At the risk of
to
1.
me, that's like something that you do when you're backed into a
Desperate.
corner.
Or when their Cylons flooding the
Wait,
board.
can I play these cards just anytime during my turn?
If
Does
it
it
says
say
action,
action?
you'll play it as an action. If it doesn't, it'll tell you when to play it.
Like, here's one that just says play after.
Uh-oh.
Otherwise, it's
Oh.
action.
I have a game store like less than a mile from my place.
Ah,
Cheryl's paycheck might as well just be auto deposit.
We don't have board game stores. They're all magic.
2 kilometers. How un-American!
He's not an American.
I
Yeah,
know.
the prices.
But
How every other country except for America?
Yeah.
I
How
don't think
dare
we're
you.
gonna play these cards.
Blood Boiler, I ran a 9K
I would like
this
to
morning.
move into the room with the admiral
You
and
could've
try
run
to
to
take
the store and
down
back.
big,
The
the
weapons
big,
Twice.
control.
your big
Hmm?
boy.
Said you
I
could
could've-
run from this.
Yeah,
So I roll the die.
several times.
I'm gonna try
That's
to
just
help
shy
you
of
take
6
down the
miles
big-
for
the
you
big
Americans.
Cool.
dude. I've come to help, Admiral.
I might do something else.
Take out the base star.
Base star.
8.
Ooh, 8!
Sorry,
I think that's
Take that.
double.
Where's my chart?
got a little
I think that's a double
overexcited. Just
That's-
a little.
What are you, the Galactica?
The weapons
Yes.
It
control.
just means it's damaged.
No, Rex.
It could be a 2.
Fancy or
So flip
special.
that over. Okay, that means it can no longer send out any
Raiders.
raiders.
Ah, you hit the...
What does this one mean?
I like it.
That
you
one
can't spawn
means
another one like that?
Oh, it had an advantage on it, didn't it?
yeah. Well, it was +2 to her roll, so she rolled a 10.
Yeah, you did.
Yay.
It just means that it's just damage, so the rolls.
Lake Charles is about 2 hours away.
Yeah, not too
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
2
hours and 15 minutes.
very boring hours.
It's not so bad anymore. There's actually more stuff.
And there's a really scary bridge in Lake Charles.
It's so fun. I love that bridge.
I hate that
The
bridge.
bridge
So-
from Lake Charles to
Steep,
Sulphur.
and it's going to die. It's going to break.
It's
The way the rolling
It's like a
thing
roller
with the FTL jump works is if you roll a 6 or lower, you lose the population. So only
So
if you roll a
7 or
7
8.
or 8 are you safe.
Is it perfect? Yeah.
So it's tough. situation.
So Melissa gets a crisis.
So I moved
Yep.
and I attacked the big thing. That was it.
Yep, now you're going to do crisis.
Move it in action.
Rescue mission.
Mm-hmm.
How's that beer?
It's pretty good. You want to try it?
Yeah, there's one in the fridge.
I have 6 of them.
See, brought you that, Boomer.
It has gluten in it.
Search and rescue ops are underway for Starbuck. What happened to you?
Where
I
did
don't
you
know.
go?
She's always running
Actually,
off.
yeah.
She's wild.
Bring hot dog in. The old man wants to talk to you.
Yeah, hot dog.
I forgot about hot dog.
What?
That's
It's a
like one of the
character.
call signs.
It's one of her. It's a junior pilot.
Admiral chooses.
That's me.
-1 morale, and the current player is sent to sickbay. What? Whoa! Why am I
Chief had some bad hot dog.
Because you got injured in piloting. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you get for piloting, engineer.
Or -1 fuel and destroy 1 raptor.
No, don't do
That's a
that.
pretty easy choice. It seems like.
Especially since
What's
fuel's
so bad
the one
about
thing
six-
So
we
those
don't.
are the only options?
Yep, that's it. Admiral
Okay.
chooses.
What's so bad about sickbay?
Either-
On their turn, she's only going to get to draw 1 card instead of all her cards.
Yeah.
Well, she's already got cards.
That's it.
Oh, we're going.
The brig
Bye.
is a pain.
I'm suddenly feeling very queasy.
How do you
Okay,
get out of
so-
sick
It's
bay?
not prison.
I must go.
All you
Goodbye.
do
You can walk
Walk.
out.
Oh,
The problem with being in
it's
sick bay.
just a disadvantage at the start of your turn.
Now
so
getting
we're
out of the
losing
brig
1
is
morale. Ding.
Ooh, I feel
And
like all of a sudden I better go
Suddenly, the chief is in sick bay.
I'm
Now that finishes that. Now the
Raiders attack.
Raiders are going to attack. The Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Does not bode well for you.
What are you
Apollo.
doing?
Did we break? Oh no,
But I didn't know
no!
if
It's
I
not
could
you,
do
Cheryl.
this.
It's us.
We can't.
Oh.
Oh no!
It's because we spoke ill of Lake Charles.
It is.
And I got sick.
All right. Well, while he looks at that, we're going to go ahead and roll and
Yeah,
see
this
what
is a
happens
3-hour
here.
game, so we can't.
So the first one misses. Second one misses. Third one misses.
Oh, look at you!
I am just a pilot,
Look at you, non-Cylon go.
and this is going to slide over to 1 population. Okay, so what just happened is these 3
A hot dog cross?
raiders activated, but none of them were
Hot
able
cross
to shoot
buns,
me
if you want.
because I am a crazy epic pilot.
Yeah.
I mean, I am the Admiral's son, his one son.
Admiral Kitty?
His other son's not here.
Ooh, too soon.
Too soon. So that is the end of that. We also are now on the FTL just with -1 population risk instead of -3. So we can actually do FTL at this point and only risk 1 population instead of 3. But if we keep waiting, we'll eventually auto jump if we pull enough of these cards. So we're
You
on
need
to
one more?
Admiral.
the Admiral. That's 1 whole round around the table.
That was 57 minutes.
Oh God.
Was it really?
Yeah. Well, we started a little late, and that
Yeah,
was rules.
plus the
But
rules
give Jesse his
explanation.
cards.
Yes, 3 green, 2 purple. I'm back.
Do you ever get cards on someone else's turn?
There is a chance of getting cards in someone else's
Rarely,
turn.
but
Yes.
sure. You know that blue-green means you can pick, right?
Well, those Vipers are kind of useless back there, huh? Should I activate them?
If you stay where you are, you can maybe take out the base star.
Maybe.
True.
Alright. I guess I'll do that. Dice, please. I'll wait all this time to roll a dice.
8. That's going to be a hit. That's
Yep,
going to take it
that's
out.
a hit. The base star is gone.
Good job,
It
Admiral.
doesn't matter which kind it is. Or, yeah, I guess
No,
not.
because it's gone.
It doesn't matter. It's done.
Keep the base
Here,
star.
right
Give
here.
us
There
the
we go.
damage.
That's why I'm the Admiral.
I'll mix
And here you go.
Good work.
Yes. I am the fulfiller of prophecy. The scrolls tell us that a dying leader will lead us to salvation. Current player chooses. Pass the current... Do these have to be read, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Cylon.
I was just wondering. Pass. The current player draws 1 politics skill card. Or fail -1 population.
It's a skill test. See at the top the number?
Yes. Okay, it's 6. Green, yellow.
Mini Melissa shrank down so low that she finally just disappeared completely.
It's only 6.
What are the colors?
And
sprite
she's back.
colors.
Yellow and green.
Yes.
I cannot help at all.
I can't help it all.
Okay, now that's your
It says,
option.
Or the current player discards one skill card after the activate Cylon ship step. Return to the resolve crisis step. Draw a new crisis card and resolve it.
Oh, so you
So just discard a card to draw a new one.
So what would happen
better,
is
could
you
be
would
worse.
discard one of your little cards,
Right.
and we would draw another one of these and do it. A whole another card.
But the Cylons are
But-
still going to activate.
Yeah,
That-
the Cylon is going to activate. The base star is gone, so nothing's going to happen.
Oh, nice.
He
But
killed
that
the
one
monster.
doesn't
So
let
it's
us
just another
hyper jump.
That's right. The next
So
one might.
drawing another
Ooh.
one may get us out of
Ah,
here.
It
I
also
like
might
that
be worse
idea.
than the one we have.
I
It might
still-
be.
It might be
I still like the
Cylons
auto
attacking
jump.
It could
us.
be better color options.
I still like
The current
the...
player discards one.
I'm gonna do it.
Return to the.
Okay.
You're going to discard?
Yes.
I think it's more likely to help us than hurt us.
So he's discarding one of these. Now we still activate the bottom of this card right here, but since there's no base star, it doesn't shoot us because he killed the base star.
Good job.
So
The other three.
now
Admiral.
he's gonna draw a new crisis card and resolve it.
Which he has.
Yeah.
Okay. Same colors, but a 9.
Damn it.
We should test the people in the
no,
most sensitive
no.
positions first, says me. Says
It says you.
Gaius Baltar.
Admiral Daddy.
No! It's not a thing we are saying. It is not a thing.
Pass, no effect. Fail, -1 morale, and the current player looks at one random loyalty card belonging to the president or the admiral.
So it has to
Look
be
at
these.
your own card.
Yeah.
Or each player
Well,
discards still.
He's got a
2
50-50
skill
chance
cards.
of looking at me
Let me
and
just
seeing
look at
something.
my own card here. Make sure I remember who I am. Let's see. What do you
Current
need
player
that 9?
chooses.
with the
I was going to say, the
colors?
downside is, with me you've got 2, so you wouldn't even know definitively.
But that's only on a fail.
I could help a little bit.
Ideally, we don't want to fail. But
I can help.
You can ignore that completely and just make everybody discard 2 cards.
Yeah, each player discards 2 cards.
that
but
would,
I think you
that would
can-
equal more than 9, I would imagine.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
can
the
help a
same
little.
colors.
I can help.
I think you should go for the skill test personally. I cannot help with it, but I think that's what you should go for.
I
Who
can't
can?
help either.
So it's me,
can
Melissa, and you.
Yeah, I can help a little bit.
I can do it.
But if you fail, he gets to look at one of your cards. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's not all is lost because you do get to at least eliminate one of those cards as knowing whether he's bad or good.
But remember, even if he looks at it, he could still lie about it.
That's only if we fail.
That's right.
Because he could be the other side.
All right,
Yeah,
so
probably no.
two more of those are going to come into the world.
Could be our demise right there.
Then Travis is going to go first.
I mean, just remember the 5 yellow already came out.
Check my one card.
We don't
Shit.
know how many there are of each color.
Oh, I
think.
thought there were 2 of each other color or something.
Yeah,
I don't know how many
that's-
5s there are.
True, but we know one yellow's gone. and
We know
one's
one 5 is gone.
gone.
You're not putting cards in. You're not putting cards in, Melissa.
How many did you put?
1. I only had 1.
Okay.
It was decent though.
I can put in these
Oh, there's a chart on the back.
I know. I wondered why you kept flipping. I was like, I feel like there was a really handy visual.
Well,
Well, the same chart is on the side of the book, too.
it's 9.
I'm putting in 2.
Put in 2. How many did you put in?
1.
2.
I think we'll be alright.
Should I put in?
Remember those maybe.
Remember,
make
you've
it-
got you've
True.
got 3
Yeah, I
turns
don't wanna-
before you get
I don't
cards
wanna
again.
use
Yeah, that's
all my
the issue we're
Cards
dealing
into.
Yeah, that's why I have no cards now. But I'm drawing on this hand. So.
True. You want to do it?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It does.
I ordered you to do
Yeah.
it.
I
Son.
Dad! I don't want it, Dad! Alright, let's see. Here we go. -1.
Uh-oh.
+1. 3. 5. 9.
That's
6.
That's bad.
9.
Nope.
And I'm an inspirational leader. All 1 strength checks counts positive. So that red one should be a positive one.
Oh, so we definitely made it. We
Yay!
passed, so no effect.
What normally happens with a tie? You win?
As long as we make 9, we win.
Yeah.
Okay. So we still need to activate the Raiders.
Raider.
I made you out of clay. Alright, first it's going to attack me. That is a hit. I am busted.
Busted.
Now it's gonna attack me.
This is going to go back.
I thought there was some
No, that
advantage
goes into
for
the
that.
damage.
Oh, wait, that was
Damage Viper.
Oh, sorry. Could you put one of them into the damage Viper and I go to sick bay? Now it's gonna attack Jolly.
Kara. Ooh, that's an insta-kill, isn't it?
Yeah, you're destroyed.
I'm excited
no.
about that.
No.
But that's is that the second raider or the third raider?
That was the second. Play after any Viper is attacked to re-roll the die. If the diaper is piloted, subtract 2. So it's just
Space
1, so you're
diapers.
good. And the last one?
Ooh.
But -2.
No, not that one.
Oh.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Oh
But
my
it's a
god.
six.
6.
They want you
So
dead.
you're just damaged. So I'll flip
they
you
want
to
to-
the
Stop trying to
side.
kill me.
Ouch.
These are now out of the
Thanks,
game.
almighty.
And we are on to Gaius.
Can I have 2 yellow, a green, and a blue?
When do we get to try our first jump?
He can do it on his turn right now, but we would be risking 1 population.
These silly people gonna die.
Emerald Daddy to you.
Stop it! I'm gonna use Quorum Card. Let's go.
Is this your action?
Yes. Let's go for the Inspirational Speech.
So I just want to point out, that says action on the card.
Yes.
Okay, but it says up there,
Oh, I can still draw one.
it
Risk
says,
the population.
if you're the
Draw one,
president,
then
draw
play
one. You may then draw additional one or play one.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw one.
Spamonite says risk it.
It may not be a bad idea. We have 11.
I'm not doing it. I'm not on the ship.
Valid.
I'm on a different boat entirely. Inspirational Speech. Roll a die. If it's 6 or higher, we gain a morale. Otherwise, nothing happens.
Ooh.
It's a 6.
Yay! You gave a very inspirational speech.
And
Well
it was
done,
on
well
camera.
That's why you elected me. President.
Okay, so that goes into the discard pile.
It goes out of the game.
Golf clap.
Okay,
Whatever that means.
it goes over here.
Now I draw a crisis card, which lets me draw a skill card of my choice. I'm going to take a red. Thank you, red.
I found this bottle opener after the other one.
All right.
Yes,
Crisis time.
The crate.
Keep tabs on the visitor.
When I still had a little crate.
Current player chooses. Pass, no effect. Fail, roll a die. If 4 or lower, -2 population. Or the current player discards 4 random skill cards. It's a 12 in Mardi Gras colors.
The best colors.
I can help
Oh,
with
shit.
none of those colors.
I can help a little.
I have 0.
I can help very little. Very,
What's the fail on this?
Very small.
Roll a die. If 4 or lower, -2 population.
Or I could discard 4 random cards. That's basically my hand.
Yeah.
The question is, are we going to spend more than 4 cards to take on this challenge? As a
I would
group,
think
are we going to
so.
play
I
more
would-
than 4 cards?
I would have to
Yeah.
play most of mine.
So you mean
So, I mean, ultimately,
might as well
you might as well just discard the 4 cards, right? I mean,
Discard
your choice.
instead of playing.
It's your choice.
I discarded the cards. I now have but 1.
all right. So he did this bottom thing. So now the raiders are going to activate. Jolly, you can roll the raiders for yourself since they're attacking you. Here you go.
I liked your rolls better.
Even though we rolled 3 8s last turn.
So that means your raider is going to blow up.
Oh, God.
Here,
Aw.
reroll.
I had one
Sure
of
you don't want
those.
to roll it now?
So that's actually a 3, so you're safe.
no,
Second
almost
raider.
Two more raiders.
Can't do anything about that one.
Oh,
So
yep.
Kara's going back. This goes into the damaged
And
Viper
one raider's
area.
gonna move.
Kara, where are you? Oh, you should have been. Okay.
Party in
I
sick
did.
bay.
No kidding.
Yeah.
The
and then
admiral's
the
like,
third
I
raider
keep taking
is
down base star.
trying to come over here to these.
But he's not going to make it.
He's not going to make it. You're right.
Why is he gonna make it?
Because we have a jump right
Yeah,
here.
it's on auto jump.
It's an auto jump.
Oh.
So this thing is sliding over to the auto jump space. So we're going to jump right now, which means these Vipers go back.
Ludicrous speed.
We've gone to
Raiders
Vlad.
go out of the world. These go off of the board.
We left the
This goes
citizens
into
behind?
the-
This is
They have to jump separately.
Yeah,
from us.
everybody has their own separate jump.
Oh.
After
Now.
our jump, do we all stay in the same spot, or do we?
Yes.
No, we
like,
all stay
respawn
where we
somewhere else?
are.
You're all
Okay.
still in the same place in the ship. But Jesse's going to decide which planet.
Okay, we remove the ships.
Ooh.
Now, the Admiral draws 2 cards from the destination deck. chooses one and places the other on the bottom of the deck. So we do
me
not
see
get
it.
to see it.
Yeah, you can't tell us.
And then you're going to follow the instructions on the card. You'll notice a number at the bottom. There's like a symbol of a planet and a number. That's the distance we're going. We're trying to go a distance of 8 to win the game. So higher numbers are better.
If you're
But
the good guy.
they might have a higher risk.
Please, Admiral Daddy. Please.
No!
Are all these negative? Like, is all of
They
them
tend
just-
to be bad, yeah.
They tend to be bad, and they
Okay.
tend to use up fuel. They tend to use up our fuel is what they tend to do.
Yes, yes. It's a lot of, yeah. Can I talk about it after I choose it?
Yes, but we
Okay.
have to take it on faith that you're not
Yeah,
lying
you
to
can't
us.
show it to us.
Well, we see the one he chooses, right?
We see the one he picks,
Mm-hmm.
just not the other one.
Okay.
We have to take it on faith that he
I
picked
think
the
I'll
better
be
option.
mad if I choose that one. So I'm going to choose this one. All right. Yep.
Lord, pick you a sailor.
All right.
And you'll know I'm telling the truth because I'll be very specific. Reveal?
All right, so we're going to go 2 spaces towards Cobalt. That's really good.
That is-
And we're going to lose 2 fuel.
That's not so good.
So we're down to 5 fuel.
They both lost fuel except the
Well,
other
I mean,
one.
it makes sense thematically. Jumping takes fuel.
The other one killed
Just make
citizens.
like a
How far did it take
don't
us?
put it on top of Cobalt, put it
Oh.
like just make a little like a
Another
little path, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to add the numbers together.
So
they
we're
need to be
halfway
all-
Oh,
to
right.
the
They
They need
sleeper
to all be
phase.
visible. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll work it
So
out.
once we hit 4 on
That's
that
good.
number,
That's the
we'll...
same.
Good.
The sleeper phase will activate, yes. Okay, so that's the end of that turn. That was your turn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he discarded
So now
his
it's my turn. Since I'm in sick bay,
Do
I get
civilian
to-
ships appear?
no, they don't appear until we draw them out of that pile.
Oh, okay.
When the Cylons show up, the civilians will show up.
Mm.
Some of these cards have just a whole bunch of ships.
Oh, yeah, we haven't had the bad Cylon attack yet.
I only get to draw 1 card, so I'll take
That's right.
politics.
Yay!
Space debris. That's right. From Zaya.
To Admiral Daddy.
No!
Admiral Daddy.
And now I get to move.
Please not Admiral Cylon Daddy.
And this is where the game kind of slows down because there's basically nothing to do.
Yeah, this is where you just ramp yourself up for future turns and stuff
Like
like
drawing
that.
cards
Go get
and stuff like
cards.
that.
Yeah. So I'll just move over to the hangar deck so that if I need to launch, I can. And I'll play Consolidate Power as my action. Draw 2 skill cards, any type. They can come from outside your skill set. So I'll take a blue one and a purple one. And that will be the end of me. I'll draw... Look at you, Jesse went from space debris to Admiral.
That's right.
Okay, unexpected reunion. Saul's not even in the game, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, is it my least favorite character?
Yeah, it's my least favorite character as well.
Yay.
Saul's wife.
Ellen.
I can't believe you're alive, Saul Ty. Can't believe it myself. Don't even remember the last few weeks. It's weeks, right? Ellen Ty. His wife just appears.
My least favorite character in all of
We won't tell you anything more than that. Okay, so it's a skill check. Mardi Gras colors, 8. If we pass, nothing happens. If we fail, -1 morale, and the current player discards his hand of cards.
Ooh.
Yellow, green, purple for those. that
Yeah,
are
yellow, green,
familiar.
purple.
Yeah, for those who don't know Mardi Gras colors,
I can be of no assistance.
I can be a
Yeah.
Admiral
small,
Mommy.
Do we need 8?
small bit
Yeah,
of
8.
assistance.
I can be.
I can barely help at all.
Oh, Mardi Gras colors. Yeah, I can help.
Admiral Mommy.
I can help.
All right,
Oh,
Jolly, you're
Admiral
first.
Mommy.
Oh, we have to do it.
Yep, 2 of those come in.
How much can everyone else help?
That was a
0.
good Doctor
Barely.
episode.
Average.
Hi, Mommy.
Can you help?
I can help a small bit.
I mean, I do have other things to consider, but yeah, I can help a little bit. 2
Helping
cards?
2 cards.
I can
You
help.
said a little bit?
1 card.
A little bit. And what's our number?
8.
This should be alright.
Pass.
I'm gonna put in just 1.
Wait.
Whiskey Nick, Dead of Winter is going to be a
Every-
week from today.
people
It's
can
going to
play
be
a 1
next
of any
Saturday.
color.
The Saturday before
Yes.
Christmas is
All
Dead of
positive.
Winter.
Yeah.
All ones are positive.
22nd. Correct?
Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't even think
Y'all
of that.
can play
With
a
other
1 of any
colors.
color and it'll be positive. So
That's only when I
ones-
draw it, though.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Ramos draw,
Oh, sorry,
right?
never mind.
Yeah.
I thought that was every turn.
Why?
I was
But
like,
that is...
we didn't even get that up.
-4.
Oh, shit.
Well, that could have been...
Now we're at 0,
Oh.
1, 3, 7.
Ah!
These bullshit -5s.
That is pretty rough.
I hope
Is
that came
five,
from over
really?
there.
Yeah, it is.
This is ridiculous.
I didn't put any cards in. I would like that noted in the log, Admiral.
Oh, that you didn't put it. That's fine. I mean, it was
Yeah.
only one.
-1 morale, please.
Yeah, yeah.
I just got that morale back.
And the current player discards his hand of skill cards.
Ouch.
Werewolf
All of them?
Cylon.
Yep.
That
Are
All
we
of
playing
them.
Dead of Winter this week?
Yes.
We already answered that
Oh,
question.
okay. I just saw it.
He said, sweet.
There are no raiders in the game, so that doesn't activate. So now we're on to Jolly. You can draw your cards. Oh,
think
actually, since
I can
you're
draw
in
one
the
card.
grid, you can draw one.
I think
Sorry,
Michelle
the
is back
sick bay.
that Saturday for revenge.
There's a secret special guest that I wasn't going to tell anything about.
Well,
Is she that secret? In spite
Yeah,
no, it's not this.
Okay.
But she's back for revenge.
she is back for revenge.
Melissa always ruins surprises.
I didn't even know it was a
Melissa
surprise.
doesn't like surprises.
Melissa
She
also
likes
ruins
everything
Trader
to just-
games.
I didn't
Remember
even
whenever we were
know.
trying to do the reveal on camera with the
No
costumes?
one
Oh
told
yeah.
me.
Oh yeah.
everyone told you.
No
We
one
even had a
told
mini
me.
rehearsal before the stream.
Hey, Slivers.
Tell us.
ER.
Hey. Oh no, he
Oh,
has
no.
more adventures
Slivers,
than anyone
what
I
happened?
know.
I just saw you like a couple hours ago. What happened?
Were you so disturbed by
legit.
Melissa's singing that you had to go to the
I'm
ER?
looking at what my
No,
options
what did I
are for
do?
moving.
I would go get
Because
cards.
I can move and then
Or go to the hangout.
take the action of that
Cyrus,
location,
what
right?
happened? We were just
Mhm.
listening to
Reset
like
the jump marker.
Korean pop star music and having fun. What happened? Mhm.
Yeah, try us to put that red card in.
Even though we didn't put cards in.
That's true. You did.
A werewolf
Hold on
Cylon.
with that red card.
Werelon.
So my two
Silence.
options for drawing cards are to go to the research lab or to go to the press room.
You
Which
have
I would
to
have to
discard
discard
a card
to get
When I
there.
learned there was
And
a
then if you
board
ever
game
want to go back to the
Travis
Galactica, you have to discard a card to get back.
Right.
That makes sense.
Travis,
actually.
look
So those are my only
Done,
options for
Slivers.
drawing cards,
He
right?
passed on his head and cut it open when he learned you loved a board game.
I love quite a few board games.
At
Uh-oh.
least 10.
Yeah.
At least 10.
Go look at my BGG. I've
10
rated
of the
some things
thousands
highly.
and thousands out there.
I own this game.
Hundreds of thousands of games. He does like 10 of them though.
I own this game. So
Yeah.
So which one will you draw?
There are lots of board game shirts to support the channel. I am fixing to be. I'm fixing to have 3 new ones. Christmas present to me.
Mm.
It was 30% off Redbubble one day, so. I
you're
went
not
all
wrong,
wild.
Dispaminite. That's my basic approach to life. There are some things I hate less than others.
He merely hates him less than the others.
Can I have
Alright.
that on a shirt?
Here you go.
I hate some board games less than others.
That's so positive.
I would just like to point out the card that was designed around me is the one that's the best seller. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Which one is that?
Rules Lawyer Life.
Elections
True.
loom. It's a skill check
Whiskey there.
of 8
What
in
is it?
green and yellow.
Can't help.
I don't have any cards.
Pass, no effect. 5 or more, -1
I don't like
morale.
this game. I just
Fail,
merely-
-1 morale, and the president discards 4 skill cards.
He has 1.
That's not an option.
Well, it's one wear a shirt like that though.
Can we
Yeah, sure.
We could try to.
I just hate everything.
What does this mean?
That means the heavy raiders would activate. There aren't
If
any,
they were
so
on
none,
board.
nothing
Good.
happens. Yeah.
Um,
All right, what do you guys say?
So-
You want to do the
Just like that, typos and background.
how much y'all putting it in?
Um,
Melissa, how much you putting in?
Here's
Colors.
my turn's going around. I can. Do
Can I ask a generic question?
I
of-
cannot help.
If you could play blue cards on this, would that help anyone?
a little.
Wait, blue.
Yeah, because see,
I'm asking-
there's a card I'm going to show you right here in the discard pile. It says
Right,
play
I-
before cards are added to a skill check. All blue cards in the skill check count as a positive.
Hypothetically, if one had a card like that, would it be beneficial?
Oh, so you play it first. And
Considering I would be losing this card anyway.
Let's see how they
How's
react
our
to this
morale
question.
We just took a hit to it.
We're at 9.
I added 1.
Not
and
a
then we
strength though.
Could-
Okay.
Could we
would,
venture to lose morale? Because if he's going to play,
if you could
One
play blue
card.
cards,
like, if he hypothetically had a card that would let blue cards count as positive, he'd play it ahead of time and then not have any cards.
to lose.
Or we could just agree to let the pot try and
Yeah,
take it, sacrifice a morale.
Yeah, agree to not put any cards in. Sacrifice the morale. He's going to lose the card anyways.
Like, he loses anyway, and at least we can save ours for something.
But you're
worse.
willing to lose a morale.
That's what I'm asking. Like, how
You have
important
cards,
is
huh?
morale? Yeah, I have some. I can help.
I have 0 cards.
I can't help it.
He has 1 card.
That's right. Y'all had to draw like 1 card or something
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
I would just hate
See,
for us
that's
to,
what I said to Spamonite.
I'm a little jaded. I would hate for us to all put in so much effort and then get another -5 and it'd be like, well, tough shit anyway. Now no one has cards and
Statistically,
we lost.
that's unlikely.
It was unlikely that we'd get 2
Right.
5s.
He's probably going to lose it, but no one else needs to donate. Well, I have nothing to give.
I mean, I agree with you, Jolly. I think he should just place card and just risk it on the Destiny deck.
Yeah.
And just chance the -1.
Blue cards count.
We don't have any cards to play. I mean, it's a pretty bad situation we're in.
Wait,
Alrighty.
blue cards count?
Blue cards now count as positive in this check.
Oh.
Should I get 2?
And then,
I can help.
because we were debating just chancing it on the Destiny deck, and
Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to put cards in, you
Oh,
can, but
cool.
we were just saying just
if we're probably going to lose
keep
anyway.
your cards
fuck
for
it.
later.
What's the number?
Oh, and just fail?
Yeah.
Just allow it to fail. Or, I mean, it could pass.
They seem super willing to let morale drop.
Well, you've already played the blue card. So
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't affect me at all, so...
I mean, I can help.
This is Jolly, sitting right next to Minnie Melissa.
Hi.
She's been here before, but you may not. Maybe
What was
you
the
weren't
game
here
we
that
That
day.
one time.
Nyctophobia?
No,
No, that
there
wasn't
were... It wasn't Jack the Ripper, was it?
Oh, Letters to What from White
No, it wasn't that.
No.
No, because that was...
It had a city, and you hopped around between sections, and there were colors, and it was not cooperative.
And you won.
Whatever it was.
I wasn't here that day.
No, I
Probably
really just
because that's why she was here. Anyway,
I really don't remember.
so Melissa, you can put in stuff.
It's an awesome
Those aren't
game.
two
Was it
player
Western
games,
Legends?
Mostly. No, it wasn't.
Okay.
All
Are
right.
y'all putting your cards in or no?
It's my turn's coming up, huh?
It's right now. You're either putting...
Yeah, and you're gonna get to draw 1 card because you're in sick bay.
Oh no.
Yeah. well,
I only got 2 cards anyway.
And I have 0,
I would
and he has 0.
hang on to him, Melissa. Just, it's not worth it. Let Destiny be Destiny.
Yeah,
Hi,
I'm too
Vidger.
burned by like
Vidger.
trying so hard.
Hey, Vidger. Jesse, do you want to put any cards in?
Yes.
It's
I
more the
have
mental
one to give.
brutality that
All right.
Travis inflicts on me that hurts.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Jesse.
All right.
Well,
It's
you
for
don't,
the
want me, you
morale.
don't want me to give 2.
It's for the morale.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what Destiny has in store.
Anything but red or purple.
It's a strong.
None of these are red or purple.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
What
Does
is
it
it?
pass?
It actually is 9. So we pass.
Destiny!
Good job, whichever one of you added a card.
Thank you, Jesse.
Oh, it's just
So,
me?
no effect.
Yeah.
We
I'm
all,
the only one?
I don't know where, like, how you zoned out. We all agreed, like, over a 10-minute conversation not to put
Oh.
any cards in. And then you're like, I'm putting a card in.
I
And
can
we're like,
help.
Okay. I don't know what's happening.
Vidger, I am Baltar.
I didn't want Travis's efforts to go.
Evil twin territory.
Travis chose Baltar. He was the second person to
What was-
choose. He purposefully and methodically chose Baltar. If you
Oh,
watch
wow.
the show, you know what that means. Okay. So,
It was like if we got a 5 to a 7, we lost 1. If we got
I liked
fail.
his abilities better.
we are moving forward on the jump prep track because there are no heavy raiders in the game.
Woo! And this
Actually, if you watch the show, the very first episode, it's revealed that Baltar helps the Cylons destroy the entire human race.
But he didn't know he
I'm
was
not
doing it.
saying, I'm just saying.
He was seduced by a
invented the
sexy
loss of
Cylon,
He was seduced by a sex robot.
and who used him. She didn't come to him and be like, "Hey, I'll have
Spoilers,
sex with
right?
you."
But then he
Spoilers?
continues to allow himself to be used.
Spoilers!
Because she's hot. This is the pilot
The
episode.
pilot episode.
I haven't
I
seen
thought
the
we were just talking
pilot.
about Travis.
It's the very beginning. You're not.
If
I'm
you
not
read the
spoiling
back of the
anything.
DVD box, that's what it says.
I don't have a DVD box.
I don't even know what a DVD is.
Yes,
Alright.
you do.
Okay, so that is
Like
the
a
end of
VHS
Starbucks'
tape?
turn. Finally, now it is Chief's turn. What color would you like?
One card.
Which one?
I would like.
Get rid of BSG because my group, we'd always have someone pick Baltar
I like a
or
yellow.
Boomer. Who's Bal? You're Baltar.
I'm
Who's
Baltar.
Boomer?
Boomer's not in the
Oh,
game.
she's a pilot.
That's the Chief's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, the one no one likes or something?
No, that's
She
the
also has
wife.
to take extra cards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She gets
Actually,
to
she's
take-
one of my favorite
Travis
characters.
has a thing
So
for sex bots.
Is she the one that
Okay,
is
so
the
I have to give
president?
myself.
Why
a-
discriminate?
Is she the
Oh,
president?
she's not the president.
Boomer's a
Why did I
pilot.
pick her?
She's a pilot.
She gets to take extra
I think you were
cards.
limited in
Um,
no extra loyalty
I
cards.
No,
What's
those
the fun in
cards.
that?
It's
Ups
more
your
likely
odds of
that
being
she's
a
a
Cylon.
silent.
Oh, no, never mind.
So, what do I get to do now in sick bay?
Go anywhere you want.
Move.
You could go to the research lab and get more cards.
How do I repair those broken ships?
You have to go to the. Is it the hangar?
Where is it at? Where
I don't know how you
repairs
do
broken
that.
ships? Because
Oh,
I mean, I
oh,
can fix it, dude.
I think
Oh,
it's
you gotta have cards
It's a
that
card
say-
that says
Oh,
that.
it's a card that says.
So there's one that says repair.
Okay, well then I want to
You
go to the.
get blue cards. You might have one.
Wait, how do you repair?
You have to have a card that
Repair
says
card.
What would you repair?
it. The
Those broken vipers that got damaged earlier.
But if I move, I can't do an action card, can I?
yes, you can move and do
then
an action.
Okay, I would like to move to the hangar, please,
Hey, Chief.
and I would like to do this. If
Okay.
you're in the hangar, you may repair up to 2 damaged vipers.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Oh,
The vipers are back.
okay.
Woohoo!
Push 'em back,
Yay!
Jesse.
The back, the back.
That's good. I was wondering how that would
Here you go,
work.
Melissa.
I just never read far enough.
It's a crisis.
We are aboard the Battlestar Galactica, which is an
Oh.
old Battlestar that was going into retirement on the day that the human race was obliterated by Cylons, which are robots.
Super advanced robot people. You can't tell them
And
from normal people.
We're the only human beings left alive, and we're trying to keep it together and defeat the Cylons, but unbeknownst to us, some of us are Cylons. So,
Ooh, if it's a prisoner revolt.
this is Battlestar Galactica Blood Boiler.
Did you just say butt boiler?
Blood Boiler. Why do you change all my words into butt?
Well, you said diaper earlier.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, I attacked the diaper. Okay.
Go ahead, Melissa.
Butt boiler's diaper
This is a
attack.
prisoner revolt. Before I release my captives, I demand the immediate resignation of Laura Rosling and her ministers.
Well, fortunately, she's not president, so yay.
Gaius Baltar is, and you said that just like Baltar would have.
Alright, pass, no effect. 6 plus,
Exactly, Despaminite.
-1 population. A fail, -1 population, and the president chooses another player to receive the president title.
Ooh.
And
He
I
has to
have-
stop being the president if we fail this.
And I have 0 cards to contribute.
Mardi Gras colors.
Takes 11.
So technically, if we don't put anything forward, he's forced to choose someone else to become president.
You're not wrong.
And it's -1 population. Because
That's
people-
true.
Yeah.
But I don't have any cards, so I'm not in this, and
I
he
have
doesn't have any
no
cards
cards.
I have 1 card.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
either. PG-13.
She said it under her breath. It's like,
Whoops.
We have rules.
It's AMC. We can
Those microphones.
we can bend them but not break them. Unless you get it on DVD.
I can help a little.
I saw him in another movie that.
He's
Somebody
always
brought-
the
yeah,
same.
He's the
yeah.
same dude.
I can be of 0 assistance.
Can you take the president's title back if you have to give it away?
I'd have to be elected.
Oh, we have cards back.
I can help only a little.
All right, well, Melissa, you're putting in first. Oh, sorry, the Destiny deck's first. Then Melissa.
I want to stay president.
Can we even
No
do
one's
it
giving
to her?
anything
Jesse?
except for her.
I can't.
I don't have cards.
Oh.
Oh.
It's just me.
Well, if she's not giving it,
Well,
if we're not
I
going to
can
pass
give it a
anyway,
go.
let's
I
just
mean, I'm
full
next.
fail.
I'm next. That's fine.
I was gonna say the
Charlie,
population
you
is
wanna
more
put anything
important
in?
than the president.
It's Jolly's turn to put something in.
Yeah, but that's why I'm not concerned about the president. If we're going to lose population unless we pass, just save them all again.
Yeah, these things are hard to get back. And that's how we lose the game. If one of them hits 0.
We got a couple of them
But
back
do we even
already.
have a chance to pass?
I think we do.
I
I,
think
mean,
so.
at least to the negative.
If the Destiny
6
deck helps.
point.
Yes, Star Trek.
Well,
Rise
then
of
we're
only
still
allowed
losing
to-
population,
Next
so it doesn't
Generation
matter.
And Voyager.
I would say if we can win it, we need to win it.
I don't
I've
think
not
we can
gotten
win
through
it.
Deep Space
I don't think we can win it either.
No one sounded confident enough in helping. I don't think we're going to win it.
Well,
There's the Destiny deck.
yeah, I'm gonna try to help out.
Give it everything you got.
Give it everything we got, Captain.
All right, Melissa. Are you putting
I
anything
really wanted to play that card.
Melissa put in first.
Oh, it's Jolly's turn?
Yes.
Oh.
What? Is it? No, it's Melissa's turn.
Yeah, it is my turn.
Oh.
So I'm gonna... Wait,
Oh,
what was
Melissa,
it?
did you want to put something in?
She did. She
I
went
did
first.
already.
Oh, she was supposed to go last. That's why I'm confused.
Oh, I
Live
I
long
put
and
one
prosper.
first.
These are minus. So I've got 7 here. Minus 3 is 4.
It was fun being president. I
See, you should have
choose.
just saved him.
We lose the population.
I choose Melissa as president.
Melissa specifically stated before we started the game that she did not want to be president.
He can't be admiral president. I never trust you, and she's too good at games.
I should be the president.
No.
Wouldn't that mean you would want me to help?
No, I don't trust
That's
you either.
valid. That's really, really
Oh
valid.
no, I don't want.
That's awfully fishy of you.
Actually, I'm next in line to be president.
Player chooses.
Okay,
Who gets to be the
we
next
all are watching what you're doing with bated breath. You've chosen the player that does not want to be president to be president.
You want to be
Like
president a little too much.
I told you before we started playing the game I wanted to be Laura Roslin.
And I told you I wanted to be Baltar, and you were like, no, Baltar. Melissa's president. The end of discussion.
Oh no, we're all going.
And I think I lose.
We are doomed.
I lose these.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
All this,
We're doomed forever.
all this immense power. All right, Chief.
Why are we doomed?
I
It's
don't
not
know
that-
what
She
I.
doesn't want to be
You really
president.
don't have to do anything.
Yeah,
know
it doesn't
what
seem
I don't
that
trust you
important.
anymore.
I don't trust you either.
I don't trust you. Melissa's the only one I trust because when she's the traitor, you can read it on her face. Like,
I'm a cooperative person. I never try to screw people over.
Forever
Unless you're the
queen,
Cylon.
Forever president.
and you could become the Cylon. Melissa's the only safe bet at this table to give power to because she has no poker face whatsoever.
It's true. Tis true. Tis true.
That is, yeah. We can all. You want a new president? Go elect one.
I abdicate for White House. I
Thank you,
abdicate for
Dispaminite.
I like Ronald.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah, Melissa. Why don't you go to the administration, choose a character, and then pass the skill check to make them the
No
president?
one has any cards to pass the skill check with,
Oh, that
Travis.
sounds so hard. I should blame the president.
I do blame Gaius
The
Baltar.
former. I blame the president
Okay.
that made this happen.
Have y'all made it to season 3? That's all I'm saying.
Ronald wanted to
See, I agree, Dispaminite.
The chief never was
Proclaim
even
to
in
our
line.
Queen
He's like
House.
number 7 in line.
Yay!
All right.
We have a forever Queen House.
Whoever doesn't want to be president, that's president.
You don't get to look at those, Melissa.
Oh, I'm just.
Shuffle them up.
What are these things? I don't even know what this is. I was handed these cards.
She's like, reading all the cards.
Imagine that, a president who has no idea how the office actually works.
I have no clue what all this is.
Just
Melissa,
make a little
those
stat.
are your quorum cards. What you can do is in that room you can if you're in that room you can pull one at the start of your turn, and then you can either play one or draw another one. They give you, like I used one earlier to raise morale.
Oh, okay.
They basically are special cards that only you have. So it behooves you to use them on your turn.
Before someone nominates a new person to be president.
Which they would have to... I am next door.
Yeah.
But I have no cards.
Just walk over there. I'd like to submit a complaint.
I accidentally lost the title and I would like it back, please.
Okay, so that was the end of her turn. Did we move this forward on the jump track?
Melissa, if you want, on my turn, I will go and try
No,
to elect
because
myself
we-
president again.
Oh, it's this card right here.
Yeah. So there should be 2 jumps since we redid.
Melissa, no one is going to ever allow him to become the president.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like,
Why
So,
not? Just because they don't trust you?
I'm not trustworthy, no.
To be fair,
Not
Ronald's
anymore.
happiness is how we know Travis made the correct decision.
I wanted to be the president from the very beginning before we ever
That's
passed out
true.
the cards.
That is true.
Okay?
I
I
need
love
3
being the
leadership,
president.
2 tactics.
Now I gotta get back to the main ship to be productive.
I would vote for you as
Wait, shouldn't
president
I
if that's
be?
how it worked.
Now that I'm the president, should I be
It
over there
doesn't,
now?
but thanks.
You have to move over there.
You'd have to get there.
You have to discard a card to
there,
get over there.
which I'm gonna have to do to get back to the good ship.
Well,
And you don't have any.
Ship,
I will draw them on my turn.
Ship to the candy shop.
Ronald is definitely not playing the long con, Victor. I'll tell you that much.
All right. Well, there's nothing to attack, so it seems like I should just draw some cards.
I was always the kid in my house who, when we played Monopoly, I was the banker.
I love being the banker.
And I was always like in charge of all the properties and everything. Like I was just the
See, this is the
person
problem
that
with
was
the game. There's, like,
organized
nothing
and
to
just
do.
wanting to like. I'm a controlling
I
person.
remember that, like from the last time I played.
What?
Yeah.
Having nothing to do.
Like when you get stuck
Just-
like this.
Well, this should be like we should be going like super. We should not be like stopped right now. But everyone's just like
I'm listening
we
to
don't
Ronald.
have anything to do, and I'm like just do the one thing you can do and move on.
I'll do the one thing I can do, which is
Go get cards.
Get cards.
get cards at.
The research lab.
Okay.
Would you like
Draw
an
engineering or tactics?
What's going on
Hashtag
here?
twinsies.
Cylon,
Seems
Cylon,
like I should be good
Cylon,
at
the
the
two of
thing I'm
them.
good at.
Look,
so
she
let's
gets
give me
power and she
tactics.
instantly thinks she knows who the Cylons are.
Han Solos.
Crisis?
Yeah.
Register.
President chooses.
This doesn't look good.
Tea.
Oh, is it a big
None of
map
them
with a
are.
bunch of ships?
Earl Grey. Hot.
We'll figure that out.
Is it-
Weapons malfunction.
Uh-oh.
Watch the ammo voice for the main guns. You got a red light right there. Pass, no effect. Fail. Damage 2 Vipers in space areas.
Which would be
All
fine.
characters in the weapons control location are sent to sick bay.
Also
There
fine.
aren't any.
So let's
Okay.
just fail.
And then it has some big icon at the bottom.
That doesn't do anything.
Base armor.
Great.
Fail.
So nothing.
So in other words,
Fail.
2 of those cards are coming in,
And that's all.
and
Just
nobody
let
else
it
is going to put
fail.
anything in because we
We
don't care.
couldn't-
Are
If
we
I
all agreeing
wanted-
on that, guys?
You gonna put something? You don't have any
I have
cards.
nothing.
I don't have any cards. You want to put anything in?
I'm not a...
Either of you want
I
to put
do
any cards in?
Farscape a
I'm
little
good.
bit.
All right, here we go. 3. Oh no, we failed.
Oh,
Our
darn.
yellow
The
cards
2
are
yellow
gone.
cards are out. So, destroy 2 damage 2 Vipers. There aren't any, and all characters who are in weapons go to sickbay. There aren't any.
Can I have 2
Arnold?
politics?
This doesn't happen.
You are like a herding dog.
That's right.
You like things organized and in control and
He's our
everything.
shepherd.
2 politics, a leadership, and an engineering. Keep the
Shepherd
engineering, because
Ronald.
I'm gonna... Well, maybe not. Maybe it's good.
Oh no,
The
which
yellow
is
card
really
shows up when it
wrong.
shouldn't. It's the Cylon. That's true, Dismemberite.
That's right.
I don't think I've ever been a Cylon in this game.
Till now.
Not even now. I was like, when I was at my house, I was like, I kind of would like that. That would be fun to be a Cylon, but
I'll take a tactics, please.
Have you ever been compared to a herding dog before?
no, but it's a very accurate description. I like it, actually.
Move it now. Move it, you sheeps.
Oh, as my action, I drew cards. So, crisis. And I get to draw a skill card of my choice. I'm going to take a...
Collies are awesome.
I'm going to take a purple one.
I like
frankly,
border collies. They seem very energetic,
because they
though.
seem to be needed far more than the others.
They need so much attention.
Water shortage again. President
What is
chooses.
it without some water?
All right, President.
-1 food, or the president discards 2 skill cards. Then the current player discards 3.
Oh, I
I
remember
only
that.
have one card.
That happened to me.
Well, you would discard your card, and I would discard 3.
Is that
Or
an
you can
option?
do -1 food.
I discard this
Well, that's
card.
true. Is it an option?
Are
I
we
don't
allowed
wanna
to do
lose
that?
food,
Well, then I lose 3.
It says 2.
but I don't have 2 cards. So,
So
I
it
think
seems like
in
we
that
have to
case
go
you're
the
not
other
allowed
way.
to choose that
so I
one.
don't think we can choose that.
Yeah, that
option.
was
We got to
good.
do the other thing.
Oh, because she can't meet the cost.
I can't
Yeah.
pay it.
Sucks.
It's like you walk into a store. I only have $1.
So we
Because
lose
it costs
a food.
$100.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't go
Boom. That's our first hit to food.
Okay, we're one.
You're president
step
for 2
closer
turns, and we
to the
lose
jump track.
food.
I tried to give the card. It wouldn't take. It wouldn't accept.
So if someone wants to risk a jump,
You'd risk 3 population to
Oh,
do
there
so.
you go.
Oh.
Ronald's very organized, like a machine. A certain kind of machine.
Right, yeah, that's me. Okay, I'm gonna get my cards. 1 tactics, 2 piloting. Could you shuffle those purple ones?
I would love to.
And then a green and a yellow.
Under my rule, all we did was lose food.
So far.
True. You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
But it was a time of peace.
Yeah, we don't have anything out in the skies. We're floating through peaceful space.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had any of those jump things, have we?
you can go jump on this turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go here to the research lab and draw 1 either engineering or tactics.
That's the crux of the whole show, Cheryl.
Why can't we be friends?
Finally have some cards.
Why can't we be friends?
All right. Network computers. Colonel, you know the old man would never do this. No computer networks on this ship.
It's you, the old
Kelly.
man.
Oh,
Whiskey Nick, that's how you're
All right. If we pass this test, we increase the jump track by 1.
Ooh, that'd be good.
That'd be really good because there's also a jump on this card, so we would auto
nice.
jump.
Oh, yes, good.
Nice.
That's what I was
If
I
we
mean,
fail-
not that we're in trouble, but
If we
It is
fail, this is really bad. Really, really, really bad if we fail. We lose 1 population, and we put a Centurion on the boarding party.
That'd be bad.
Did the boarding
What the
parties
heck is
ever
that?
go back?
If the boarding party gets all the way here, humans lose the game.
Yep.
That's very
Does it
bad.
have to be all 4 of them get there?
No, it starts here, and then every time the heavy raiders activate, it moves forward. That symbol that I showed you earlier.
You can go to the armory
You can
and fight
shoot
them,
it. Yeah.
but you got to get a 7 or 8.
Okay, so or I can choose -1 population and decrease the jump track by 1.
No, let's
I
risk
think we
it.
should risk it and do this test.
11. We
It's
know
11.
there are no yellows in the Destiny deck.
Blue, yellow, and purple.
We
I
must
can
do a toaster test to Ronald.
I can
Quick,
help a little.
Someone hand him 2 pieces of bread.
How helpful can you be, President?
I can be helpful, a little,
I can help.
small bit.
Yeah, I can help.
Some.
it could be pretty helpful. Wait,
It's 11. Yellow, purple, and blue.
not as helpful as I thought.
I can be pretty helpful.
You know, go to the Death Star. Base Star should be
All right.
no problem. We don't even have a base
Jolly.
star.
She's putting in 1.
Oh, right. There's a set.
Melissa,
I get one. I one and only.
No.
Admiral,
I feel like I should.
Admiral Daddy.
I think you should help.
You
Stop.
did 1-1.
El Presidente.
We gave it our all that we could,
To give your all.
which was not that helpful.
I gave
If you
all I
recall.
had to give. So give your all.
Your president needs you.
It's really important to not
Yeah.
fail this.
Are you contributing?
It is
Yes.
most important. Admiral Daddies equals best daddy. So put your oomph into it.
I think this is the one to overkill it on.
Alright.
Put in your all.
Whose turn is it? Yours?
You.
So I still, no, I'm talking about like,
Oh.
when do I get cards back? I'm gonna give 3.
I'm going to give 3.
Good.
Oh god, now that y'all put so many in.
Give
Yeah.
your all.
But if someone's the Cylon, this is a good time to screw.
Yep.
Okay,
Give
I'll
your
put
all.
in 3 of them then.
Make peace with the Romulans.
And the Destiny deck.
But
We're gonna find out a lot
why
right
would we
here.
want to do a thing like that?
I think we
There's
just
no
really,
making
really
peace
overdid
with
it on this one.
Romulans.
We should get to double.
God, I hope so. There were a lot that we should have passed and got.
By 1. We lost 2 checks by 1.
2, 5, 7, 8, 9,
We're gonna
6,
overdo it.
Ooh.
7, 10, 12, 14, 16. They're all the rest. Oh, this is in minus. But we're still good.
Destiny was -5.
Mm.
Or a Cylon got lucky.
We
That's a 2 out
still
of 3.
managed to
Well,
pass.
then all the greens are gone.
Unless a Cylon put one of these greens in and
And
came
got
from the
lucky.
Destiny deck.
So we'll
There's
find
not
out if a green
always-
comes up.
There's
If
not
another
Well,
green,
always
if a green
silent
comes up when it shouldn't,
sound.
we
Yeah.
won't necessarily.
Not
know.
always in the first part of it.
Yeah,
we had
Slivers.
another
Part.
check where no one puts anything in and a green pops
Yeah,
up.
Slivers,
we know
we're
a
in the
Cylon
first half of the
exists.
game, so one of us may or may not be a Cylon, but once we get to the second half, there is definitely at least 1 Cylon.
Aren't any cards left out of the
All right.
second half?
So increase the jump prep track.
To at least
But one
one.
person could be double Cylon,
That's
basically.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got you.
Now we're gonna do the bottom part, which would be activate the raiders. There aren't
aren't
any,
any.
and then activate the jump. So we're gonna do an auto jump again.
All right, Admiral.
you steal
I
the
advise
Admiralty?
do your best.
He can lose
Yes.
his admiralship.
You can go to the Admiral's quarters.
Ready?
Oh, and if anyone goes, if he goes
No,
to the brig,
yeah.
I think he loses his Admiral status.
I think so, something like that.
Double Cylon.
Why are you asking?
Oh, that's right, Vidger. They can create a second
This
Cylon.
remake says double Cylon.
What?
Yeah. There's a rule about that. If you end up with both the Cylon cards, you can basically give your other Cylon card to someone and turn them into a Cylon.
How?
If I play
I don't remember how it
Forward
works, but
distance.
there's some kind of way of doing it.
Yeah, if you reveal yourself as a
Cylon.
Cylon, you get access to all these special things.
Ready?
Yay!
And we're at the halfway mark!
Lose 1 fuel. We're down to 4 on the fuel. And 1 morale. We're down to 8 on morale.
Now we're
President.
past that part.
Remember, if the fuel goes all the way down to 0, we lose the game immediately.
Try
The
and
other one was
refuel us.
bad on fuel.
Refuel. Well,
Try- Try and do
Okay.
things
You can
with
draw
So-
quorum cards on your turn.
Oh,
And
Now that we have reached halfway to Cobalt, the rest of these loyalty cards are going to be handed out.
So someone's about to definitely be a Cylon.
So even if no one is a Cylon yet, someone's about to be. Probably 2 people.
All right.
Now, Travis is going to have 3 cards, while the rest of us just have 2. So, if you're
everyone
looking
take
at...
a long time to read
Yeah,
your
everybody
card.
take a long time to look at your card.
Read the cards very, very carefully. No matter what it says, just pretend like you're reading it. Read all of the flavor text that's on your card.
Appreciate the art.
Read them very, very
Ah,
carefully.
yes.
Ooh, oh.
Cylon and a Cylon and a Cylon. That's right, just Spammonite. If you go to Caprica, you can go to... if you're a revealed Cylon, you can go to Caprica and give a loyalty card away.
Aren't they like Russian nesting dolls?
So
Play
you
your
should,
Super Crisis card.
you should talk
Or draw
about
2 crisis.
if someone wants... If,
Super precious
so now that there is definitely at least a Cylon at the table, you should talk about what happens if a Cylon reveals themselves and wants to take
Okay,
these
so
actions.
yes. So first of all, let me just say, the Cylons in general can do much more damage hidden than revealed.
Mhm.
But if you have a card that says you are a Cylon, it also has an action on there that you can take, which is to reveal yourself as a Cylon. Sometimes you'll be in a situation where it has become obvious that you are the Cylon and there's nothing you can do but reveal. If you do that, you stop basically being who you are. You won't have access to any of your powers anymore. You're going to move over here to a Cylon location. And you're going to be very restricted on what you can do. I think you only get to draw like 2 cards per turn or something. And you can only ever play 1 into any of the challenges. But you will you will have access to special abilities that are over here.
You can only reveal
Yes.
yourself on your
It's an action.
That's right. It's an action you have to take on your turn. It says action. You will get one of those super secret cards over there. It's basically this on steroids. It's a really, really bad one, usually. And played at the right time, it can do a lot of damage to the humans.
Because it's that backstab.
I still haven't figured out how to pass the loyalty card thing. I don't know where that is.
You have to go to Caprica.
It doesn't say that on Caprica.
But that's what Spammonite said, and Spammonite's never wrong.
Hashtag rules.
Okay.
What?
Isn't it a special Cylon card that says, hi, back of Ronald Ted. I think it's because every Cylon
Here
card...
it is. It's on the resurrection ship. If the distance is 7 or less, give your unrevealed loyalty card to any other player. So what that means is,
If we're not...
let's just pretend I was a Cylon, and only one of the other players do not know if both of these say you are a Cylon or only one of them does. So if I was a Cylon and I had revealed myself, this card would be revealed to everyone. I would give this other unrevealed card to another player. And no one knows if I just turned her into a Cylon or if she's still a regular human. So it's just sowing discord among the humans is what it does. If a Cylon reveals on their turn when not in jail, they can hurt the humans. That's right. I think most of the Cylon cards say that if you're in the brig, your ability is like kind of lessened.
All right. Whose turn is it?
So basically just try not to
It's mine.
do that.
Didn't we jump on your... No, was that your crisis?
I thought it was his.
I thought it was mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was asking when do I get my cards back?
I know, because I'm
So
like,
can I
it's going to take me
take
forever.
Yep.
goodies? 2.
Oh no.
Someone's a Cylon!
Then everybody would know she was
Melissa, are you a Cylon?
No.
No, what actually, they're just robots, Whiskey Nick. They're
No,
completely
Poker Face.
robots, but they've
I
made
know
them to
that.
look exactly like humans.
And there are multiple copies of them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Oh!
Like, they bleed like a regular human. You can cut them open. They look like a human on the inside.
Ah,
but
just
they're a
maybe
Cylon.
they have
Why,
to play
why
it.
does anybody like them then?
Wait.
Some people
they
are
wanna kill all the
sympathizers.
humans.
Yes,
They
Kyle.
look just like them.
So we've reset
Uh-huh.
and there are no
So
bad
what's
guys.
the difference?
Correct.
The Cylons killed the entire human race. Did I tell you that
Probably
part?
just keep drawing cards.
That's really all you can do.
Well,
Cool.
That's the downside of
but
this
they're
game.
practically humans.
So do I get to
themselves.
move and action?
You can
as well?
move
But they
and take
aren't.
action. And
They
if you have
aren't
cards that
humans.
say action, you can take.
Sounds like they're better than humans.
But you
Oh, it
can't
sounds
become
like,
one.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Vendor from kill all humans.
Okay.
Kill all humans.
Just saying, you know.
Engineering.
Or tactics.
Sounds like they do a better job than humans.
So you're saying you're a sympathizer to the Cylon regime?
No, and the idea of Cylons. IRL.
Okay.
Hey, baby.
Can
Kill
I have
all
a
humans.
crisis card, please?
You may
So once they destroyed humanity, what's
The rest of their plan?
enjoy.
Well, you'd have to watch the
Enjoy.
whole entire series to find
Sit on
that
the beach.
out. We can't. We don't want to spoil that for people who are watching. Who will not just share.
All right. President chooses
Oh.
because it is a water shortage.
Oh,
Again.
why? Why all these water storages?
Well,
Because we're in space.
Yeah.
We don't have access to water.
-1 food, or you discard 2 cards and I discard 3.
I have no cards.
-1 food.
Food is
Well,
down to
All
6.
we ever do is
Still
move
blue.
food under my reign. I'm tired.
All right,
of
the
being-
base star would activate, but there are no base stars right now. And then we are
It's
moving one step forward on the jump preparation track.
Yay.
All we do is lose a bunch of food. Who's
And
eating all this food around
Melissa,
here?
you're
People-
drawing cards.
Yes, I get 2 blue, 2 green, 1 yellow.
I love that she told them to me backwards from what I was looking at.
Yes.
Blood
True.
Cooler keeps making jokes about all these different IPs that he's mixing together.
That was the Spamonite earlier.
Oh, was it? Okay. Sorry. Hey, baby, want to kill all humans? That's a quote from Bender from
right.
Futurama.
All right.
Melissa, what action are you
As
taking?
an action, I'm going to draw one of these cards.
You
You
have,
have to be in the president's office to
presidentship.
do
So
that?
I move.
You have to discard a card to get there.
I discard a card.
Okay, the chief is moving over to the presidentship.
Best presidential decision I ever made.
All right, I
All
discard
right,
this
she
card.
discarded this green. Now you can draw 1 quorum card.
And then you can either play that card or draw another one.
I'm going to draw another.
Ah, Quantum Leap! Ah, I love Quantum Leap!
Oh, actually, you lied to her, Travis. She could have drawn a card just from her card, her ability on her card right there.
Oh, sorry.
It's just,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a better ability from
Yeah.
the president's office. So you can draw another one or play that one.
She said she was going to draw another
I'm
one.
going to
Okay,
draw another.
so draw another, and then you're going to get
I
this.
was going to say, having a bunch of them is actually super helpful.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, God.
All
That's a
right.
lot of text.
95 episodes of That's Spamonite, and I have them all on DVD. Yes, Melissa?
All right, Cylon tracking device.
Ooh.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep.
Yep.
Read on.
Quantum Leap
Alright,
was amazing.
pass, no effect. Fail, destroy 1 raptor and place a base star in front of Galactica and 2 civilian ships behind it.
It's not that bad. We haven't lost a raptor
10
yet.
purple, red, blue.
It's
It's not terrible. It's a lot of options.
Not too
10 is
bad.
not a bad number.
I can help a little bit.
I can help a little bit.
Since it's my turn next, I can.
I could help a little bit myself.
Oh. I'm just trying to figure out how that was a helpful president card. Purple, red. So we decided these count as strength checks, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Whiskey Nick. He had to figure out how he could master hopscotch with physics. Quantum Leap. You putting in cards, Admiral?
It's fun on the bun.
What's everyone's latest?
Fun on the bun.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
It's a little bender. Fun on the bun.
A little bit. How
I
about
get it.
you?
A little bit.
A little bit. Wouldn't you go first?
No.
It's her turn right now.
Yeah, so you have to go
So
first.
she's last. Okay.
I can help significantly if need be, but
Help. I'm
Rather
going
not have to.
next. The thing is,
You lose cards so fast in a 5-player game.
Hi, Abby.
Hey, Abby!
No, I
I'll help a little.
So, Abby, someone at this
Travis.
table is a bad guy. Who do you think it might be?
1 or 2 people.
1 or 2 people is a bad guy or girl. Who do you think it could be?
I wonder who
how
she'll
many
pick.
cards?
I do too.
How much did y'all help?
I put in 2, he put in 1, he put in 1.
Silent Travis.
Did you say you guys could be like
They've all said, eh.
And how helpful were you planning to be?
A little bit, she said. Abby thinks it's me.
We'll
It's
find
not
out.
me this time. The Cylon
Simulator. Basically, someone is. There's a robot posing as a
So
human,
how many have we put in so far?
and probably 2.
You put in 1.
I put in 2.
I put in 1.
Everyone put
It's 2
in
people.
1 except me. I put in 2.
But I put in a decent one.
Did you have a Cylon cough there? Little,
Cylons don't
a
cough.
little bit of feedback.
That just goes to show how ignorant you are about the Cylons.
Oh, good. If I were a Cylon, I wouldn't be ignorant about them.
I mean,
You
you're the
can
one
learn
that's
more
you're the one
from
that's
three
cards. I mean, by statistics, you're the most likely Cylon, but you haven't done anything Cylon. No one's done anything Cylon yet.
Well,
That was
there's
a Cylon
That's
move.
random. What's random as anything?
5, 9, 6, 3, 9,
I was gonna say, I was like, wait a second.
10.
Cylon.
14, 13.
Wait,
Two
was
more
it the last
greens.
one's greens?
Yeah. The last time the cards that were wrong were also green.
So someone.
I
either-
think one of the times someone put a green in, and then this time they put another green in. That's what I think happened. And I think the other 2 greens came from over there.
Well, I still have greens in my hands.
I
But I-
have a card. I would like to point out that I only draw 1 green per turn.
I can only ever draw 1 green.
I draw a
as
lot,
well.
but I still have them.
I can draw half a green.
We also, I don't
Abby
know
still thinks
blind
it's
to
wrong.
discard, so I only had.
Okay, that means we pass, so nothing happens. Really good. And we don't get to jump.
Oh,
Hey.
fools.
Admiral.
I need 3 green, 2 purple.
Oh, he needs all those greens.
I get them anyway.
But he that many had greens to get rid of.
He also had purples to get rid of, Melissa, which was one of the colors that we needed.
All right.
He hasn't done anything evil yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
I guess I'm still collecting cards, huh?
Sure. Nothing else bad is happening
What's that
right this
other one?
second.
Engineering.
Mm-hmm.
I still
So you can
think
get
it's
blue or
wrong,
purple.
says Abby.
Yep.
I feel like I got 7 cards, limit of 10.
President
Mm-hmm.
forever.
Give me
Stop
the
it,
blue.
Disfaminite.
President.
Blue?
I'm
You can be the president and the admiral at the
Yes,
same
you can.
time, can't
Give me
you?
the crisis, please.
It seems like
The
a lot of power to give to one person.
Pradmiral?
Adsident?
The Constawitch?
Colonial
Play
Day.
that tonight.
Survivors from each of the 12 colonies are selecting delegates for the interim quorum.
I volunteer as tribute.
Current player chooses pass +1 morale. Failed -2 morale or just -1 morale. General, yellow or purple 10.
I can be a little helpful.
None.
I can help.
I could be a little helpful.
That could be a little helpful. I'm sorry. They're tiny cards with tiny hands. That doesn't work.
Oh,
If
keep in
someone
mind,
becomes the admiral and the president, they are 90% right.
on my
Yeah,
turn,
I agree.
Bye, Abby.
all one
I'll let you know
strength
who turned out
checks
to be
are
the-
positive.
Oh, all ones are positive?
Yes.
I can help. Oh, no, it has to still be these colors. Oh, no.
No. Any,
Oh, I can help.
Anyone.
any color.
I can be a little help.
Even these.
We need a new
See, I
loyalty
would
package.
love to be more helpful
We're
than
destined
I
for it.
can be, but there's still 3 more players before I get more cards. I don't want to do too much at once.
Thanks, Abby.
Um,
So I'm going to go ahead and put in my last card.
I put in my last card as well.
we need purple or yellow or one.
I'm dumping some stuff.
Agreed to Spamonite.
We theoretically only need.
Technically, she doesn't know me, so I'm
10.
saying.
So,
I never met her.
Dispaminite, who
One card.
do you think is the Cylon?
Or Cylons.
Well, probably there's more than one.
Melissa?
Probably not more than 2.
No, impossible that there would be more than 2.
Just
Two
wait.
more
then.
turns. Before.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm putting it through.
Wait, I can put in a little.
Okay. Just remember, you guys, they all need to face the same direction, or we'll be able to tell which one is yours.
True.
Not if you shuffle them funny under the table.
I always just shuffle them like this.
I said
Yay,
if.
cool story, bro.
Anyone who's tuning in right now is like, what is he doing?
Some
I'm
silent.
shuffling cards!
What's going on over there?
Stop being a shady lady. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 17.
Destroyed it. Even Destiny.
We want that
I got rid of
morale.
my green cards. So,
So we passed. +1 morale,
But all
please.
the greens were positive now, so.
I know, that's why I did it.
We need to figure out how to get more fuel.
Yeah.
Anything we have that
Oh,
says
you got
+1
rid of
to
this turn.
fuel.
Yeah,
We need
'cause
to
they're
do that.
Positives.
And there's no base star to activate, so
Not
we're going to
Admiral
activate
Daddy.
the jump prep track.
Admiral Daddy has been very helpful this game.
So,
No more space debris.
I need 2 politics,
You've
2
upgraded.
yellow. I'm sorry, 2 yellow, 1 green, and 1 blue. I'm not going to move, but as my action, I'm going to look at all the loyalty cards belonging to another player. It's my once per game ability. So, Despaminite. Who should I know the truth about?
And who do you think that's gonna be?
And just for the record, he can look at them and he doesn't have to tell us what he saw, or he can lie about what he saw.
That is true.
He can be all kinds.
Jesse gets a lot
I
of
got a lot of green cards.
I kind of
Melissa
thinking.
gets 2 green cards.
I'm kind of thinking I want to know Jesse. Melissa will reveal herself in time.
You're just gonna use
See?
their face.
Yeah. See, look at her.
They both have titles.
What?
There's the president over here and
It's
the
got to be
admiral.
Jesse. I think it's got to be Jesse. I'm thinking the whole
It's
time
okay.
it's Jesse.
I've done very
Am
positive
I shuffling
things.
too slowly?
Just
I
a new
will.
one.
I will take.
Thank you.
I agree. Let's look, Jesse.
Oh.
I would like to see both of your loyalty cards, please. I'm Gaius Baltar. I'm doing the Cylon test. I'm about to know something
Can you
about
check
it.
these colors for me? 2 yellows. Oh, I gave you 1 too many.
He's a double Cylon.
Is he?
Yes.
That sounds
Okay.
false.
You have been a Cylon the entire game.
That's
Both
not
of those
true.
cards say you are a Cylon?
Yes, I would show them to you, but I am obligated to not.
Okay.
No wonder he's been giving us 2s on the track. He could
Pass
have been
those
giving
on,
us 4s.
There were no 4s. There's 2s.
Ah,
no
likely
4s.
Jesse is a double Cylon.
That sounds fishy.
Double Cylon.
I don't even know what a Cylon card looks like.
It says
It looks like you've got 2 of them. Look
Don't
at them.
look, don't look, Melissa.
I can't look? Oh.
She's like sitting right behind you.
Oh, she was looking.
Double Cylon. We've got to take him out of. You've got to put him in the brig and rob him.
Okay,
of
so
Cylon.
what this tells the 3 of us is that
I knew this
It's
was
one
one of them
I know,
is
this-
most definitely a Cylon. We don't know for sure that he's telling the truth about Jesse,
Right. That
but
was.
the
But he
only
would
reason he would have
deflect like
to
that
lie
if he were a
is
Both
if
in
he
the
were the
brig.
Cylon.
Both of you get in the brig.
Out the airlock, Mitcher says. Put them both in the lockdown.
All we know is there's those green cards came up. I get 1. He gets a bunch.
I get 3, yeah. But I've.
Lock them both up. Put them both
Is it
in
your
the
turn?
brig. I
Yeah,
say
it's
it's
my
your
crisis.
action.
It's my crisis.
Okay.
Put them both in the brig.
Analyze enemy fighter. Current player chooses pass, repair 1 destroyed raptor, fail -1 population. Or roll a die. If 4 or lower, -1 population, and the current player discards 2 skill cards. It's only a 7.
Well, that's not too bad. What the colors?
Purple and blue. I have no cards.
Uh-oh. Can't
So
help
you're
you.
not-
I do have cards.
Double Cylon. Double Cylon.
Can't help.
But you do realize it's
Let's
hard for
just-
us to believe that.
I know, and that's why when I saw that he had both, I was very upset.
It says out there, lock.
Because it is
lock them up.
statistically
Take care of that
unlikely,
food
and
problem
yet
if
here
you-
we are.
Exactly. Oh, Dr. Gordy, Jesse!
I will prove it.
Could be a hazard to your career if Jesse isn't a son.
Hey,
Hey,
Brandon!
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 Now,
We
there's
just-
another thing that could be happening here. It could be that Travis is most definitely a Cylon, and he has just told the other Cylon, I'm on your team. By saying that they're both in your hand. The other Cylon knows that's a lie because they have the other card. So let's just pretend like I was the other Cylon. Travis just broadcasted to me, we're the Cylon team together.
Right.
Except Jesse
Or-
is a team unto himself.
Or Jesse has both the Cylon cards.
Jesse is a
Which I don't.
Cylon team.
Or Travis has both the Cylon
And
cards.
just fucking
That's
around.
what that's where my brain went, but then you say that. I haven't played this
It's
game.
one of those options.
Is it fair?
That anything right?
What? I am not even in this!
But no, he makes a good point.
The seeds of chaos
Three
have
double
been cast.
Oh, there's no way if he were there on the same team, he would have lied and said that it was both humans. That's
But
what
then
he
that would
done.
have made him suspicious too. Probably.
No. No, it wouldn't. Because
All I
you
know
remember,
is-
11 cards in this game. Only 2 of them say you're a Cylon.
Here's throw us both in the brig.
Yep. I say, President
Here's the
says
thing.
boast in the break.
If he is a Cylon, I know he is. If he is the Admiral, which means he controls what planets we go to, meaning he's going to pick the lower number.
Thus far, he's picked 2s.
Yeah.
Maybe he had one that said, maybe they were both 2s, but one said lose 1 fuel, one said lose population or morale. He knows fuel is the lowest one.
First one's like an asteroid field.
Whatever, it's double Cylon. So,
It was bad.
here's the thing.
I kind of like that plan. Put them both in the brig and then remain skeptical of each other because it may be him and someone else.
One of you
and then
three-
just jump a lot.
One of you 3 needs to be the Admiral.
Okay, well, how do we do that?
You throw him in the brig.
But are you sure?
Or you go to the Admiral's quarters, I think.
The Admiral's quarters just says choose a character, then pass the skill check to send him to the brig. That's all it says.
Disbanite! How do we rob
I say
Jesse of his
put them
Admiral
both
title?
in the break.
If he's in the brig, he loses the Admiral title.
Yeah.
Both going to the break.
Should the President or Admiral be revealed as a Cylon, the highest player in line of suggestion for that title claims it. In addition, if the Admiral, but not the President, is placed in the brig, that's for the show.
For the show, yeah.
Then the highest player in line of succession claims the Admiral title. If the Admiral is stripped of his if an Admiral is stripped of his title later moves out of the brig, he does not automatically reclaim the title.
You would be the Admiral if he's in the brig.
That's right, I would, because I'm his son.
No, because of your rank.
Admiral Daddy.
Also, because Hilo and Saul.
See,
and I-
the way the military works is by rank, not by
The reason I have this rank is because I
Demoted
What's
back
my
to
rank?
space to break.
You're Starbuck, so you're right below me, I think.
I get nothing.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
like bottom of the totem pole.
You're
I'm just
5th in
repairman.
line for,
And yet you ascended to the president.
No, you're number 10 for president.
From
Okay.
repair boy to president.
See, I would like to go back and remind everyone that I was right to not let Jesse be the president.
Yes.
So,
I never said I wanted to be president.
so
She
you
draws
absolutely
2
need to
green
put Jesse in the
cards.
brig.
Okay, well, right now we have to deal with this.
I can be of some help.
I cannot help.
So you're
whose
choosing
turn is
this
it?
one?
I don't want to lose population. Either if we do this, that's a population.
And you lose 2 cards.
I'm not
And it's
silent.
die roll. Do you have anything
Falling
else
right
with die
for it.
roll?
Yeah, it's an it's a
More
risk.
like new Cylon Daddy. I'm gonna be on new Cylon Daddy. Get ready.
You can't help. Jolly, can you help?
I
Blue.
cannot help.
Blue and purple. Melissa says no.
Minimally.
I cannot help. I'm sorry.
So basically just you and Jesse are
Can't.
putting in. Oh, he says no.
Oh.
Well, we can't trust him anyway.
Even though how many cards you got over
He is a double Cylon.
there? You got 5 cards, and you draw 2 purples on
Oh,
your
I thought
turn.
this was a green.
Because he
I
is
played
a,
all my greens.
Purple and green.
he is a double Cylon. He is playing that, oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm running the stream. Blah, 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 blah. Double
That's
Cylon.
not the truth.
Double Cylon.
The only people that can put in
I
are
got
the
it.
2 fishy people. I think we should go for the dice roll.
It's his choice.
I
It's
can't
your choice.
advocate.
You decide. and
Although
I'll
he's
decide.
You can
Whatever
tell
it
him what you want.
is.
Yeah.
Here's
What
the
what
thing, I can't do it by myself.
is it really so bad for us to roll that die and risk 1 population? We have 11.
I want it on the record that this is Ronald's suggestion.
Okay, but I want it
Actually,
on the
it's my
record that
suggestion.
you think Jesse is a double Cylon. Okay?
No,
So what's the problem
I
here?
know Jesse is a double Cylon.
Okay, so then I'm not a Cylon. I'm making that suggestion like
Yes. All right. I'm going to follow Ronald's suggestion.
That was my suggestion
Which
first.
is
She also said
All right.
Idea.
I'm going to roll the die. And I don't have anything to add to
The
the
3
die
people
roll.
that are least suspected are the ones that absolutely can't help. So
That's what a robot would say.
if a 4 or lower, lose 1 population.
What a Cylon
does
roll.
anyone have a reroll card that they could play?
I don't have cards.
I have no reroll abilities.
I can reduce. No.
Reduce a 1.
No, skill check.
Boom. We lost population.
You lose 2 cards.
Travis is smirking. Oh, he's giving it away.
That's just his usual look.
That is true.
That's what a robot would
All
say.
right, we also get to
Space.
move forward 1 on the jump track.
Whoop, whoop.
Please put Jesse in the brig.
I say put them both in the break.
Fine, I will go in the brig to better for the team. You
Tactics,
cannot let him be
2
admiral.
piloting. One of these and one of these.
Put them both in the
Wait,
brig.
how did we figure out that you put him in the brig?
You have to go to the admiral's
If you go
quarters
here, we
and
have to do a
pass that
test.
check.
7, it's purple and green.
And it's a group test?
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone gets to put in cards for
Okay.
that.
So
and
he
if
can
I
fight
went there,
against
I
himself.
really can't help with it.
I can
can help.
contribute
I can help.
a little bit.
Okay, if we put him in the brig, all that means is he can't move, he can't draw any crisis cards, and he can't put more than 1 skill card into skill checks. He can get out of the brig by asking us to do another test. And if we pass if these numbers pass, he can get out of the brig.
And even if he tried to do that check himself, we could throw in cards to counter it.
To counter it.
Yeah,
But the most important thing is he loses the admiral
if
time.
he decides to out himself as a Cylon because Travis is already outed him, his abilities are greatly reduced if he's in the brig.
Yes. You have nothing
So-
but gains from putting him in the brig. You cannot... Okay, devil's advocate, both of us are shady in your eyes. You cannot let a shady person be admiral.
True.
And you're not next to mine, so.
That's also true.
That's absolutely true.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to the Admiral's quarters,
You're going down double side.
and I'm gonna choose my dad over there, Admiral Daddy. Sorry, but you realize you're both shady, so we have to.
Right, I
we
mean,
have to
I
take
can't
action.
We
fight
must put
the
you
force
both in
that
the
is
brig.
Travis's.
Yeah, I
Good
mean,
God.
that's he might be lying, but we don't know.
We are
Okay,
losing
so
people
we're gonna
in
do
this
a.
Melissa, are you going to
test.
contribute to this?
This is green and purple.
Here's
Does
the
he have an
thing.
advantage
Two of
of
those
taking
come
out
out.
a human? Well, yeah, he does.
Here's the
I'll
thing.
get the
Can
gift
help
card.
Two of those
If you
cards.
could play blue cards, would that be helpful?
I don't.
Barely. I don't think we need it.
I don't have.
Unless
Okay.
Blue's going to
We
help
need
someone
blue
else
help.
significantly help.
Would blue help you?
No, I don't get blue. I'm the only person. I mean, that's the color
Okay.
I don't get.
I don't play in this,
Then-
or do I?
Yeah, you do. Everyone plays into
But-
it that wants to.
I can't contribute.
But I don't want to go to the brig, right? Honestly, though, if that's what y'all think I
Can you
need to
contribute
do
it all
to
to
prove something.
I
green and
can...
purple?
I haven't played this game enough to know what
can
the hell's
do a
going
little
on right
bit
now.
of
So
If blues can helpful, I can make blues helpful.
I mean,
I don't think we need it. We have gotten lucky, Vidger. You're
Can
completely
you
right.
contribute it all?
A little bit.
Can
Remember,
you
Jesse
contribute it all
and the
to your
Destiny
savior?
deck.
Well, if he puts in
He's gonna
these
do the
colors,
counter.
then it's going to work to put him in the brig. He's not going to want to do that.
He's going to work to
Yes,
counter.
I
yeah,
realized
it doesn't
it.
seem like something I want to do.
But he can throw in cards to counter it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if he throws in all of his cards to counter it, I guess that's not fishy. That's just
Well, he only gets to
self-preservation.
draw green and purple.
Yeah.
So
Oh, is there
chances
no
are,
asterisk?
Oh, that's true.
chances are he doesn't have very many other colors in his
That
hand.
is true.
Okay.
What are
Yeah.
asterisk demons?
I don't know why people keep saying asterisk demon. What is that? I don't
I
know
have
what that
no
means.
idea what that is.
All right,
Someone
so
kept saying
Jolly.
that?
Yeah, that's the second time I've seen that.
Tactics or
Today?
engineering.
All in our stream.
So
Today.
People have said that multiple times today. I don't know what asterisk demons means. Bloodblitter, can you please explain
Jesse,
that?
are you putting cards in?
Asterisk demons.
Jesse, are you putting cards in?
That weird spaceship thing.
Oh, you're talking about
these.
this?
Oh, it looks like an asterisk. It's a base star.
Yeah.
Jesse, are you putting cards in? I cannot put cards in. It's you.
I'm gonna put in 2.
We've been jumping, and they haven't come up since the first.
And that's really the downside of this game is that once you make that first jump, unless a new
How do they
set-
come back?
Those cards.
These cards,
so it's a total gamble if you get screwed.
Those are the Cylon motherships.
All right, here
all
we
right,
have.
is Jesse going
1,
to the brig?
2, 7, 8, 6. Oh, sorry, 7, 9.
To the brig with you, Admiral.
To the brig.
Yes. So that means the admiral loses his admiralship.
Who
Fine.
gets it?
I
That
never
means
really
I
use it
become the
anyway.
What?
I become the admiral.
I know. Are you excited?
I'm okay.
You wanted to be president. You won't settle for Admiral?
I'll take it. What up?
So
In the
that's
past,
who Ronald reports to.
in the past,
We're
being
going to
the,
the brig too.
Fine.
being the admiral, it's like people want to blame you for the cards no matter what
Oh,
comes
is
out.
that
They're like,
right?
oh, you didn't pick the right card no matter what
I
happens.
completely trust you,
Okay.
which
Good.
is painful
Wow.
for me to say in a traitor game. But I know 100% that Jesse is holding all the Cylon cards, which means other things, but...
Which means
So
you could've
I'm
trusted me to
Admiral
be the
Daddy,
president.
even though he's my daddy. So I don't know.
So now we've got to do Ronald's Crisis.
Yeah.
No, you're Admiral Boy.
A traitor accused.
J'accuse!
Admiral Boy.
This is a test, yellow and green.
I don't get to participate
For
in these,
8.
right?
You get to put in 1.
Oh.
Yeah, you can only ever add one. It's yellow and green. If we pass, nothing happens. If we fail, the current player chooses a character to send to the brig.
Oh, perfect.
Actually,
Ooh.
If I choose not to do that, then I have to discard 5 cards, which I don't think I have 5 cards. So.
are you still
Fail.
skeptical of Travis?
I say we
I
fail.
think we would be remiss to
Put me in the brig.
Yep.
to
I say
not
we-
be skeptical.
I
of
say
Travis.
we
Then
fail
auto
it.
fail,
Put him
put him in
in
the
the
brig, and just
Fail,
keep it
dog.
safe.
2 cards come in from
Go.
You
there.
realize now that every
Yeah,
challenge
right.
that comes through, that you don't have my cards on that.
That's right. Each of them will only be able to put 1 card in ever. But also, we will not draw one of these on their turns.
Saving humanity.
Who's putting cards in on this?
Not I, said the cat.
I can't.
Okay. Jesse, do you want to put a card in?
No, I think we're just gonna let it go.
You're putting a card in.
Yeah,
You're wasting a card.
I'm trying to not go to the brig.
I thought you told us to put you in the brig.
It behooves you to do it, but I don't want to be there because it limits me as a player.
Sounds sketchy.
It really does.
It's part of his
Well,
argument, but
I can't do... Oh, I could cause us to fail. I could put
Fail.
something in that would cause it to fail.
Oh.
If you want to waste a card.
I don't want to waste a card.
I mean, chances are that
I was going to say, odds are it's
We're
still
probably
good
gonna
enough to
fail
put me
anyway.
in.
lots of green has come out already. Yellows,
Yeah.
I think, came out double.
Put him in the brig. Put him
So
in the
it's
brig.
5 against and 4-4. So that's a fail.
I wonder who played the 4.
So,
green card.
Were you
I played the blue 4.
Baltar... You played the blue 4? That would cause it to fail.
Mhm.
The failed condition is that I get to send someone to the brig.
He didn't play the blue 4.
Oh, you're lying. I see.
Yeah.
I did play the
How
blue
good he
4.
is
You
at
wanted to
lying?
go to the brig. You wasted a blue 4 on sending your own self to the brig.
Yes, because I want you to stop suspecting me.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it.
No, wait, because it... No, I got confused.
Okay.
Fine, send me to the brig.
You're already there.
Baltar's in the brig. Okay, we're skipping this because there aren't any, and we're gonna move this forward. Now we can do a jump.
Discriminate. When you see his double
I don't-
Cylon cards, you remember this.
I don't know how to fight it in this game.
When you,
So now-
all of you
I
remember
don't know
this.
it.
Yeah.
I point out we must put them both
I
in the
played
brig.
this game once 4 years ago.
Both go to
Just remember this.
But he
Discriminate.
plays lots of
You
games,
shuffle
including
the
trader
reds for
games.
me.
So
Yeah.
I need a red.
He's not at, like,
and
some
then a
disadvantage.
Discriminate. You remember this moment when Jesse says
Well,
later,
no,
oh
there's
yeah, I
no
was a double
built-up
Cylon.
There's no definitive strategy other than helping the crew.
You were a Cylon the
How many do you
entire
need?
first round.
Thank you.
No, I've been helping the crew.
Like a Cylon would do, you knew it behooved you to wait until the second half.
Okay. So
Oh my god.
Now we're in the brig.
What we need is for one of us to get the ability to look at their cards. That's what we need.
All 3 of my cards.
As
Is
soon
that a
as
card
one of
you
us
can
can
play?
look. There's something in
One
the
of-
game
So
that
yours is
allows...
like a built-in
The president
ability?
has some cards in there to let you look at their loyalty cards.
That's why I
all we
chose
need
it.
is for
Like a
Melissa to look
one-time
at
thing?
one of Jesse's
Once per
cards
game.
to know
My one's
if
per
Travis
game.
is lying.
Resolving a skill check
True.
instead of discarding the skill cards. Draw them into your hand.
I can only draw at the most 2 cards, and then I wouldn't be able to play.
Oh, the use.
Yeah, you just have to look for a
Oh, that's
card.
cool.
If you see one that says look at a loyalty card.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you doing?
I think
But remember, if someone does get a chance to look at only one loyalty card, it behooves you to look at Jesse's because I said he's got both.
that's
That's
what
what
he
we were
said.
just talking about.
Yes. So, ha.
Oh.
Admiral.
I don't.
Yes.
So
in that situation where we could look at a loyalty card, we would look at one of Jesse's. That would prove whether you're telling the truth or a lie.
Yes.
Automatically.
Yes.
And then the rest would be solved.
I hope they get
Hypothetically,
that.
And fight for the right
If a
husband.
card existed that let you choose another player to move and take an action or take 2 actions, could that person choose the president to just choose 2 president cards? Is there 2 actions?
Okay, so technically, yes, the president could do the action that's on the quorum card, which says draw a quorum card.
quorum.
Or she could just use one of her quorum cards. Yes.
Oh, I see
Okay.
which card you have.
I'm picking this action
But
card.
only if she has one that lets someone look at a card.
But either way, I'm going to draw 1 card or I'm going
Okay.
to let her build up her deck of good things.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Like,
So I draw two cards here.
Oh, you
can
can do
get
this
2
action.
actions.
Yeah.
So,
I do not want to play these cards. It's a bunch of garbage.
you can
Bunch of
take an
too many
action
garbage.
and move, or you can not move and you can take 2 actions.
I will take 2 actions and.
And it does say
draw-
limit of 1 executive order card used per turn. Okay, yeah.
So,
Draw
remember
one.
you have that option as an action where if you don't like it, you can...
Now you can either play it or draw another.
No, this is not helpful. Draw another.
Okay.
So that's her first action.
Yep.
And then
This does not help.
second action,
Draw.
you can draw and play or draw and draw.
Aha!
So
Aha!
Okay, you want to play that?
Release Cylon Mugshot!
Okay, what does it say?
Action. Look at one random loyalty card belonging to any other player. Then roll the die. If 3 or less, lose 1 morale. Then discard this card.
Okay, so we're at a risk of losing 1 morale, but this can definitely answer the question of whether Travis is lying or not.
I could try to help him around.
I'm so excited.
So, what
Your
this is
turn
going to
is coming
happen,
up,
he's going to
so-
shuffle his
You're
cards
out.
up.
You're gonna be outed, man. You are outed. You
and
are
you're gonna
so
look at
out.
one of them. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to tell us what you say. You can also lie about what you see, but it behooves you to tell us the truth if you're a human.
Oh, you're
That sounds
you're
like a
shuffling
personal
them like there's an
insult rather than a
option.
game tactic.
This is so infuriating, having information no one else does. I am very excited because I will bet $100 she sees a card that says you are a
You get
Cylon.
to check first and then
Just
yeah.
100? That's not a confident number.
100.
All right, you want to bet me $100? She sees a card that says you are a Cylon.
I'm just saying it's not a confident
I'm
number.
s- so
Why
do you
not
wanna
$1
bet me
billion?
a-
All right, go ahead. Let her look at one. It doesn't matter.
It
He
doesn't
says it's
matter.
the
They're both. You are a Cylon.
same. Which uh-oh is it?
He's not one of us.
Oh,
Oh.
he's not one of
I
us.
was like,
He's a Cylon.
don't you?
So they're saying he is a Cylon. Okay, you can pass that back to him, and you can roll this die. Poor Jesse. Here, Melissa.
It was real.
I thought for a second she had like the sympathizer card. I was like, was the sympathizer card of the game? Was the sympathizer card of the game?
So
He's figuring out now
Now
which one he
there
wants to
is
out himself with.
there is one more possible solution here. And it goes back to whenever Travis chose Melissa as the president. It's possible that he and Melissa are the 2 Cylons, and they are playing the long con. And this has
Because
been
Melissa
the
is
plan
so-
the whole time.
Because if I'm a
But
Cylon,
Melissa is really bad at
because if I'm a Cylon mastermind, what I want to do is trust Melissa with a long con and a traitor game.
No.
Just roll that die, please.
Pretty sure I would go it alone.
Oh, 2. That's good. That's good, right?
Lose 1 morale.
No, it had to be a high number. I did the same thing on mine. I was like, right?
Well, our admiral just got confirmed as a Cylon, and we lost morale.
He's not the admiral anymore. I am, and you better watch what you say, guys.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Admiral Sunny.
Admiral Sunny.
So Jesse's
Alright.
gonna out himself.
What are
on
my
this turn.
choices?
Oh, so you admit you're a Cylon?
No, in the brig.
It's
not
still
your turn.
Melissa's
All
turn.
right.
Your options
No,
are.
it's my turn.
Oh, it's
I think
Oh,
you only
it's
get to
your
draw
turn?
one.
Oh, you're
no,
right.
my turn was to give her a million
Yeah, it's
options.
still her turn.
Oh.
Still the proper title.
Yes.
Ambush is really bad, right?
Yep.
Once per game, immediately after a crisis card is revealed, discard it and draw a new one.
Well, actually,
I
I would
would
keep
wait.
this
Oh.
one, and I'll tell you why.
Because we're
Because
about
we're
to
about
jump
to
in.
We're
jump.
about to jump.
Okay, fine. We'll keep it.
So all this stuff is about to be like, nah. Well, Whiskey Nick, in this situation, Jolly and I are the only ones that aren't under suspicion. So like, we're having a human conversation over here.
You can Cylon your way out of it.
Oh! Okay.
Oh no.
So,
I'm again.
First, activate the base star. There aren't any. Then set up. 1 base star.
Oh.
4 raiders.
Why did they go over there?
That's the way it
Where
is
it
on the
says
map.
to do.
Nah. I think so.
Oh, sorry,
So those
8
are the 2
raiders.
Cylons.
Oh, be right back before my turn.
Yes, it's awfully Cylon of me to have trusted Ronald from the beginning.
2 vipers. Here.
How do you know where they go? Oh, it
Because
tells
the
you.
map.
It's a picture.
It's about time they caught up with us. That was like, what, 2 jumps, 3 jumps?
2.
He seems kind of happy.
2.5.
Because he's a double Cylon.
All right, special rule.
I was just saying that.
The cat is secretly a blender.
Blender?
I don't know what that means. Training new pilots. Keep this card in play until the fleet jumps. Each unmanned Viper suffers a -2 penalty to its attack rolls.
Ouch.
Because these Vipers have beginners inside of them, amateurs.
Rough.
Well, when the whole human race is destroyed, you're short on pilots.
All right, Melissa,
President.
your turn. And I think it would be wise for us to jump. I think we should risk the 1 population and jump.
And peace out.
Because when we jump, all this stuff, poof, right out.
Be gone.
I'm not mad at
Poof.
that.
Be gone.
Yeah.
Jump.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
So,
All right, so Melissa,
Oh,
you're
she has-
you're over there
so you would have to burn a card.
to come to the
Did you
Yeah.
draw?
I haven't drawn my
Yeah.
cards
Oh.
yet, so I get 1 yellow, 2 green, 2 blue. You want half of this?
No.
Ah, it's because you're silent. And silence don't eat
No,
chocolate.
because I didn't request it.
Would you like half?
Oh, sure, that'd
There's caramel on the inside. Is that okay?
Oh, thanks.
Still think she's a silent?
Well, Cylon wouldn't share her chocolate with me.
That's exactly what she'd do. I feel like a victim in all of this.
I feel like you're a victim as well. You discarding a card to jump over here?
Mm-hmm. I'll just go this one.
Don't forget you have 1 more there. And now you're gonna jump.
Go.
All right, roll a die.
Boing.
What's she need?
She needs a 7 or an 8.
Oh,
Oh, Lord, but Jesus.
well.
We have a lot of population. Someone can get split.
25%. Go for it.
That's a 3. So we lose 1 population.
What a Cylon roll.
This goes back. All of these Cylons get left.
The non-factors.
So we make the jump.
are gone.
Yep.
But not without losing people.
That's usually
Just 1
the-
person.
1 ship.
One person. Ah!
1 worth of population, yeah. And now if you'll have pass me 2 of those cards, since I'm the new admiral, I get to choose where we're going.
Yeah.
I wonder what nice places we could have gone.
An asteroid field.
The
I
good
told you
news
that.
is we can check the bottom of the deck after the game, right?
Oh,
I was gonna say, to be fair, most of them were actually bad.
not from the one. From
What do you
Who's all
guys
this?
want?
Someone following.
Fuel is the most scarce resource and the hardest to get, one of the
Oh,
hardest to get
okay.
back.
I have a way of maybe getting us some, but it would mean we would travel less.
The cat is secretly.
If I
delivered.
choose an option of us traveling a lot, we would lose a lot.
Oh, I'd love to go to the Klingon homeworld.
We've got Jesse.
You're
where
the
we-
one that can heal things. Do you have anything that heals fuel?
I have something that could potentially do that.
Okay.
I got things that destroyed ships and stuff. That's what I
I'm making an executive decision.
Yeah, just do it.
This is going to go to the bottom of the pile, please. We're only going to move 1 space,
I'm not
lose
gonna
1 fuel. And now I can risk a raptor to roll a die.
do it. We haven't played a single raptor yet.
What's a raptor?
Okay, on a 3 or higher, gain 2 fuel.
Nice!
Woo!
And that's how it's done, real Admiral.
Not a Cylon.
And that means I don't risk the raptor at all, and we don't lose the raptor. We've traveled 5, we need to travel 8. So we're doing pretty well.
How high do those numbers go, the travel numbers?
I think the highest is a 3.
What?
Highest I've seen is 2.
All right.
So is Admiral totally just doing the
Yep,
leaping
that
thing
was your
with my
turn, and now
action?
you're going to do one of these.
So this goes away.
Yeah, I think this says only until we jump, so.
Hangar accident. Oh no.
That's where you work, so.
Metal
President.
fatigue, old equipment, sheet bit of metal scraps, drops a 1,000,000 cubit drone in the deck, kills 13 pilots, and lands 7 more in sickbay.
What?
Okay.
What can we do?
That's a hair accident. That's what
Okay.
happened. Okay?
Flavor
We had a
text
big
is lovely.
accident.
What do we do?
Well, if we pass, no effect. And you need 10 purple, red, or blue.
Can be of 0 assistance. Also, I'm in the break. So
7 plus, minus 1 population. If we fail, minus 1 population and damage 2 Vipers in the reserves.
Okay.
We need 10 purple, blue, or red.
So we don't have a choice. We have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help.
I can help.
I can help.
Jesse is not
Remember,
going to
you
help
guys can only put 1 card in.
I don't have one that I could play.
Okay.
I can only help a little bit.
So you're
Jesse
gonna
is
go
going
all
to try and screw you
Put
up.
2 cards from there, please. And Jesse's going to be first.
Cylon.
I agree. You are a Cylon.
1 card?
There's no point in hiding it at this point.
Yeah, Melissa can't lie.
He is
Melissa.
a silent. He's not one of us.
But you only put 1 card in, right?
Yes, 1 card.
I'm putting 2 in.
Not a lie. I did not want him.
Jolly.
I got rid of all my
You-
green cards
You know
earlier,
what
so.
you are. You led us to believe you were a good Admiral Daddy.
I'm not an admiral anything anymore.
He said he can still be your Admiral Daddy in real life.
How much did you
Dad,
I put 2 cards in.
But like, were they helpful cards? They were like, eh. Are you gonna be able to help?
I can a very small bit.
Very small bit.
No doubt, Dispamonite.
Soon time.
No doubt.
No, dig.
And if I were him,
No.
Yeah, now.
as soon as I got over to that resurrection ship, I would hand that other Cylon card to Travis.
Don't think I don't know what's coming.
What? No!
What?
He said I'm acting.
Yeah.
Trust me, Vidger. We all know Melissa like the back of our hands. We can tell when she's lying. She does not have a poker face
Yeah,
at all.
But she's 3 beers in.
Which makes her
Really?
poker faces even worse.
Yeah.
Melissa.
I don't even know what she did on her stream. Though.
You've
I
seen
did not. I did not.
you've
drink
seen
it all.
Melissa sing,
did
but
not.
have you seen Melissa drink?
I did not drink it all my stream because it was like 10 in the morning.
It's
I
to
had
hide
tea.
her
I had almond tea.
her acting.
Acting.
3 cards.
Okay, Melissa, you putting it in?
I am. I can put in this.
I mean, if the truth of the matter is that Jesse does have both the Cylon cards, which I think is true, it's really very unfortunate for
I
you.
was not drinking.
It's like the worst
whiskey
possible
scissors.
situation you could be in,
Those
and
are
then he
lies.
looked at your cards and
Lies,
outed you.
told
Yeah.
I mean,
was
he
taking
really,
that
really
out.
messed you up.
I was not drinking.
Gaius Baltar for the
No, I
win!
was drinking my almond tea.
All right, here we go.
My
4,
English
Whiskey?
friend.
6,
No.
8,
No whiskey.
5,
Oh, look, it's
See?
green.
Yeah, and I played all my green cards.
6, 3,
I only put in 1 card. So
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No.
These are basically negated. Yeah, that's 9.
Or they-
Look what Jesse did.
So
didn't do
minus 1 population, we're down to 8 population, but
What's
the other
the
thing
incentive
does
for me
not
to do
happen.
that?
Winning the game!
That's true. No heavy raiders to activate. We do activate the jump track. And that is the end of Melissa's turn, I believe.
Yes.
Does he get his same number of cards in the brig?
No.
You may not move, draw crisis cards, or add more than 1
Not
card
even
to skill
drawing.
checks. You get to draw.
You get to draw your
cards.
normal cards.
Oh, okay.
Because that's how, if you built up enough, you could eventually vote
crisis,
yourself
right.
out.
3 and 2, please. 3 purple. 3 green. 2 purple.
So I can only play these on my turn. These.
Yes. And as
Unless
an
it
action.
says otherwise.
Yeah. And they're as an action.
Okay, so my options are...
Vote yourself out of the brig and out yourself
Yeah,
as a
you can
Cylon.
do this action to pass the skill check to try to get out of the brig. No one's going to let you out of the brig. Or the other option would be, I mean, 2 players have now confirmed that you're a Cylon. I mean, 'cause I'm just telling you the truth. We're not going to let you get out. And the other option would be that you can
Out yourself as a Cylon.
Out yourself as a Cylon.
Which
But
one?
if you're in a brig, if you're in the brig, then usually your Cylon ability is reduced. Whatever it says on that card.
Are the Cylon cards different abilities?
Every
depending on
card
Every
is
which-
Cylon
different.
card has a different ability.
So are there like more than 2 Cylon cards and you like
Yeah, there's
pick 2
5.
randomly to deal out?
Yep, there's 5, and I shuffled them up randomly and then took 2 out randomly.
So what are you doing,
I don't know what
Cylon?
they are.
We will not.
I mean, he doesn't have much choice at this
No, he
point.
really doesn't.
What do human cards say?
You are not a Cylon.
Yeah,
Here's some
yeah,
flavor
you are not
text.
a Cylon.
Here's a
You
pic-
only need to show one of those.
Yeah,
not
he's
the
picking
other
which ability he likes better.
one. I feel kind of bad.
I don't.
Why? You can still bully someone into being a Cylon.
That's true.
That's my only game right now.
But that person's going to have to be outed immediately because
Sure.
we know you're giving them a Cylon card.
Of course.
So it's,
I'm in a very bad position.
yes, you
But
are.
well,
Yeah.
2
You're
outed,
welcome.
2 outed people, you're
It's
still
gonna
gonna have
be
an
me.
ally.
It's gonna
Right.
make me all that I
Yeah, but it's
do.
gonna be me. No, it actually doesn't behoove him to pick me because I'm in the brig.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but my outed Cylon ability would. So if he were to make me the next Cylon,
Whoever
Me being
he
in the
gives it
brig.
to is going to get stuck in the brig.
well, it is
Whoever
un-
he gives it to, we're going to put in the brig.
Yeah, that's true. It is unfortunate that it's my turn next.
Yeah, but if everyone's worried about it, everyone
All right.
starts
That's gonna be
stockpiling to...
woo!
crank
use
himself
him
out.
to make Ronald the Cylon, only because
Yeah.
he's the admiral.
That's what I was. Well, also.
I will stop being the admiral, though. I mean,
But
Because I'll vote to put you in the brig.
how? You're in the brig.
he can still vote. Oh no, you can't put me.
Oh,
in
that's
the
true.
brig,
That's what I'm saying. Well, revealing this thing.
Oh, shock! Surprise, surprise!
It's human. No. All right. Reveal this card, and that's
nasty
it.
Cylon.
Because it says if I'm not in the brig, something happens. But whatever.
Yep. All right, so there's some special rules about that. We'll look them up now.
Show it,
J'accuse!
This doesn't happen every single time.
show it in the close-up so they can see his Cylon self.
It's just a art.
Just,
We
it's
just
a,
want
it's
to
a
see.
graphic.
You
show.
are a Cylon!
Can reduce mode. No,
Yeah.
if he was not in the brig.
But I am.
You're welcome.
Are we
What
all
was I gonna do?
convinced that he is double Cylon?
Yeah.
Should we put
I
another
was
card
from
up
the
so they
beginning.
can
I was
see
waiting
what
for the second
the
half to
given
be like,
card looks
okay,
like?
can't wait for
You
my
can't
buddy to
reveal
come
loyalty
out.
Cards.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
say
can't do
anything.
that.
I can't say anything.
What do you mean?
You can say whatever you want.
I saw stuff.
Is this the card you saw?
Mm-mm.
Okay, there you go.
I didn't know if I didn't want to say anything though without.
Yeah, but we have no way of
without
knowing if you're telling the truth.
Yeah, you can say
That's
whatever you
right.
want.
That's right.
that
Okay, on our
is not the card I saw.
so I don't know where to find that in the rule book here, but it says on your future turns you won't receive any skill cards based on your skill set or draw crisis cards. You're simply just going to draw 2 cards of any color and move to a silent location and then use the action on it.
I think he automatically. So his action was
he
revealing.
ends up. What happens is you get killed.
Yeah, it says action on the card.
Yeah,
So,
so I think
we
you
killed
go
you.
to over here.
Oh,
You land in the resurrection
this
ship.
Feminine has a lot of stuff that he put.
Discard down to 3 cards.
Okay, let's read
2.
all this
Lose
first.
titles. Give any title you don't have any. Resurrect. Move to resurrection ship. Receive super crisis. Draw 1 random super crisis. That's those. End your turn. Yep.
All right, so I'm discarding down to 3. I'll take this right here.
Not that one.
I have no idea.
I'm sure it's bad.
All right, and then we can proceed on to you.
I was thinking it too.
So you're
It's
going to
gonna
draw
be
cards.
2 yellow, 1
So
green,
bad.
1 blue.
So we can let Travis out of the brig.
Can I please come out of the break?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, you may come out to the brig.
So you gotta play the thing, right?
Yeah, it's got to be it's a check,
It was just easy to put you in there to be safe.
and I can only play 1 card.
I can't help very much on getting him out, to be honest.
What colors?
Keep Travis in the brig just for lulls.
Oh, shit.
Yellow and purple.
I can be of
I'm discarding
Maybe
all
a little
these.
help.
minimal help.
I can be very minimal help as well. Maybe we should wait
All right,
another
just spam, and
round.
I'm gonna need you to be my Cylon.
If blue cards
Advisor.
were helpful, would that be helpful? to
Nope.
anyone?
No.
No,
Um,
I don't get blues, or I used all my blues.
and I can only play a card.
That's
Yeah.
right. Sorry, is that what you want to do?
I mean, it's only got to be 7 plus Destiny. Well, Jesse's gonna try and screw it, but can you contribute to the
You
crisis?
can
Finance?
add 1 card to every question. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What you gonna do with that card sitting in space?
Do you want it back?
Enjoy
You float.
you being.
I don't
you
think
should
I
put
get
it
it
on-
back.
You should put on top of your person. You're no longer this Admiral Daddy.
No,
You're
I'm still
that Cylon.
I'm still Admiral
You're
Daddy.
that
Admiral
Cylon.
Daddy for life.
Can we stop saying Admiral Daddy?
You are Cylon Daddy now.
Yeah.
You are Cylon.
Throwing you as a Cylon.
Accept it. Accept what you have become.
Yeah, whoever has
Yeah.
the next turn would be a good choice. All right. That's right. Spamonite and I are going to take you all down.
You know what? Fine. I'll stay in jail.
We just,
Just
can't,
so you know.
we literally can't help you.
I don't draw
No.
crisis cards in the brig.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's me. 1 purple, 2 red,
Stay in
a green, and a yellow.
You're like that.
At
You're
least
like
I won't
that.
die a Cylon.
You're like that guy that on the Andy Griffith show that always end up like Andy, and then they always end up bringing him. You just go.
I'm
like,
only 36, Melissa.
And
What?
This is in space. And the brig
Yes,
is comparing it
Spamonite,
to
you're
a-
absolutely
There was
right.
this guy in the show. They always just end up like he almost had like his own cell. Like,
Although
they
that does
just,
put
like,
Jesse and
put
Ronald
him
as
in the
Cylons, and
cell
that's not
all the
particularly
time.
good
He'd
for
be
anyone.
like,
And Ronald's never been a Cylon. He'll be
and they're
thrilled.
just like, oh.
Oh, no, wait. Actually, yes, I was. Remember the time I thought you and I were Cylons together?
Oh,
Yeah, you were a really bad
He's gonna go
Cylon.
And I
Say
gave out the
you.
wrong number of cards. That's the
Yeah.
time you played with us.
Oh,
I handed out the wrong number of cards at the beginning of the game. So it turned out I was like the only Cylon in like a 6-player game or something. I
That's
messed
right.
up the whole
I remember
thing.
Yeah.
And I had no chance of winning. And I got outed much in the same way Travis just did. I mean, Jesse just did. And I lost the game like a big mofo. PG-13. Okay, I'm going to go over here to the research lab and draw an engineering card.
Of course, I should have gotten out of jail when I had the chance, because now there's only going to be 3 of us trying to vote to get me out.
Okay, the Olympic carrier. We have new orders. We're directed to destroy the Olympic carrier and then return to Galactica, Sharon Valeri. It's a civilian ship, Kira Thrace. That's you.
Wait, what?
We're destroying the civilian ship.
Oh.
Why?
Because reasons.
Because we can't tell you because it would be spoilers for the show.
Oh.
Well,
I
I want you to keep in mind of your
Probably
allegiance in the future.
What is that supposed to mean?
He's going to turn you into a
You're gonna be a
Cylon.
Cylon, so start acting like it.
Don't convert me into a Cylon.
You're gonna be.
I'm gonna lose my admiralship.
Well, you better start acting like a Cylon, because it's gonna be you.
Oh, wait. No. That's why I decided to stay in jail.
I don't want to lose. I was doing so well at
Yeah, see?
winning.
It's in Ron's best interest to sabotage right now, because you're gonna be a Cylon.
But what? Don't get into Cylon propaganda. Why would you betray humans while you're a human?
Travis knows I have both.
I do know he has both.
Exactly,
But who says
so it's my
gonna-
choice.
Okay, what if you sabotage us this turn?
The Wookiee way!
If you sabotage us
Hey,
this
we
turn,
marched you the Wookiee way. Thanks for that.
what if you sabotage us this turn, then he makes someone else's
Oh,
Cylon?
I can't make
Exactly.
the Wookiee sound.
That's exactly right.
Oh, yeah,
Something like
there it is. I couldn't
I
make
thought
the
the
Wookiee
same
sound.
exact thing.
That
What
was
if he's just
more.
messing with me?
Exactly.
I'm not messing
I
with
mean,
you.
honestly, he
I am
probably is
not
gonna pick
messing
you,
with
but
you.
that would be a great,
Yeah, but you can't take
great
the risk.
move
Just
on his
Spamai
part that he
confirms it.
would
He knows I have both.
get a.
It's gonna be you.
I know you have both.
It's-
Oh, we all know you have both. It's just a matter of like, are you
I
definitely
know.
gonna
That's
pick
not-
it?
I
He's
know
still in the
that.
brig.
That's not
definitely
necessarily
gonna
your
be
best move.
Why not me?
It might be you.
Exactly.
On your turn, it'll be you. But right now,
Oh,
it's you.
Cheryl sent you. Cool.
Very nice.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Go the Wookiee way.
The Wookiee way. The way of the Wookiee.
The way of the Wookiee.
Oh wait, what are we doing?
If we fail this, we lose morale and population.
I can only contribute a card.
Can't say that.
No,
I'm in the
literally.
brig. I can only contribute a card.
Okay, you can say that.
All right, you can. I'll allow it.
You're only human for one more turn. Enjoy it.
Oh, you need two
What
of
do we
these?
need?
I can help some.
How high does it
Yellow,
have to be?
green, and red.
I just need to know how much I need to help.
I can help one, right?
I can. Yes.
You can throw a card at it.
Wait.
Yes.
There's a
I'll
card
help.
I have that's. That
I have
doesn't
greens. I have
an
lots of
actual
greens.
word on it. It just has like.
Then it says play after this, or
Mhm.
play during that, or play before such and such.
What is this considered?
This
A
is considered
skill
a skill check.
or a strength check?
It's a skill check.
It's
Says
just what was a strength
play
check though? That's in
after-
combat.
It's the strength of the values
This
in the
is
check.
play after strength is total and a skill check.
It's
Is
a
that-
green
Yeah,
card.
so
Yeah,
that'll be
that's-
at the end.
So if we're down by
after
2,
we've revealed the numbers.
yeah. So
If
if
it-
we needed
so
to get a
you'll
10
know-
and it's an 8, you can play that to add 2.
You'll know what the outcome is when you play
Okay,
it.
well,
It's
I
not
can help. Oh, as much as needed. I
Would
can
blue
help a lot.
cards be helpful?
No, I can help a
No
lot.
one
if
gets blue
necessary.
cards.
She does.
I've used all my blue cards already.
All right.
Do I
I
have
can
to
help
go
Jolly.
as much as
Mhm.
necessary,
I wanna
depending
play
on.
this card. Is your one card helpful?
I can't be my dad's a Cylon.
Average.
Don't worry, son. You'll soon be a Cylon yourself.
I don't want to be a Cylon. I wanted to be Laura
Roslyn.
Roslyn.
That's why I stayed in the brig, so I wouldn't be a
Son, I am a Cylon.
Yeah, I can't have a human baby.
Hey, what if you should convince?
It's a Cylon baby.
Why don't you convince Jolly
That's not how it works.
on her turn? Convince her to put you in the brig. What if you're?
I don't want to become a Cylon. You put me in the brig, at least I'm safe from becoming a Cylon.
It's for your own good.
We all party in the brig.
Everybody to the brig. Everyone get in the brig.
You're attacking.
Get us in here.
Jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Okay, Jolly.
I gotta take a
Oh,
photo
God.
of this.
It's been 12 years. Please put in some
I
cards.
just don't know how much I need to help.
I can help
I said I can help
a
some.
good bit, depending on what's put in.
I just.
Well, you're gonna have to put in cards next, so assume not a lot, and assume Jesse's screwing you
It's
over.
your turn.
Yes.
I
Melissa.
put in 2 cards.
I put in 2 cards.
Jesse. Admiral Daddy.
Put in one.
Putting in one. I'm putting in... three.
Ooh. I thought I
Are you
heard a
advanced
rookie.
Siloning?
Is that closer?
I'm impressed.
I don't have quite the low bass sound it needs.
All right.
Let's see.
Let's see what we got here. 3, 5, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 18, 15, 18, 19.
Destiny was not kind to you.
Like a lot.
Hey.
Hey, look at me. See that? Look, I'm still on.
Thanks for the bits.
Thanks for the bits.
All right, so that is the end of that. There's no heavy raiders. We do advance on the jump prep track.
Woohoo!
And it is no longer my turn.
Can you attack a Cylon?
Only
If they show up in
that
a
was
ship.
a silly move.
if you have a boarding party on the ship, you can.
What?
So that was a silly
Oh
move.
wow!
What did I do?
By not
the
playing your
rookie
role.
And
What role?
Cheryl have been
The role I'm giving you.
friends since 2006.
I'm going into jail, so you're not gonna make me a Cylon girl. I'm gonna get up in that brig,
He could still make you a Cylon.
but it wouldn't behoove him.
No.
You're not going to jail.
Ah,
She's not
it's
going to do that, dude.
I was gonna say it's a waste of cards to put him in the rig.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's a skill check to put you in there.
True.
Run, Ronald, run!
I am the admiral.
Get in
She's
the
next in
ring!
line for it.
That's true. There's incentive to do it.
Yep.
Then Jolly becomes a silent.
Yeah, they've known each other since 2005. The Wookiee.
That's not necessarily
Cheryl.
true, though, because then they have a...
There's nowhere to run. I'm on a ship.
There's nowhere to run, baby. Nowhere to hide.
Correct, Whiskey Neck.
That's right.
Okay.
You can be the president in jail.
It will go to the next person.
Which is
in
ironic given certain
sequence,
things.
which would be Starbuck. And then after Starbuck would be the chief. And then Baltar would be after that.
So what?
Who becomes daddy then? Jolly becomes our daddy after that.
Who becomes? If all of the non-Cylon party are in the brig, who would become admiral?
I think the last person just stays.
Jetty! Thanks, Michael.
But you can't win the game if everyone's in the brig.
Yeah, it's unlikely to happen. Really, you need to get me out of the break so I can play more cards.
That makes it hurt a little less. Being called a traitor.
Oh, look how much is big. Yay. 12 more days to support.
That's probably in an FAQ somewhere. I don't know.
Can I? Is he the only one that can petition to get him out of the brig?
Just give up.
Do what?
Are you the only person who can petition to get you out of the
You
brig?
just
Yes.
give
Yes,
up.
it has to be
So-
on my turn. I
it
have to
has to be-
initiate the vote.
Okay,
Who's gonna
so I
send this
can't
brig?
take an action.
Please. Please
You
just
could
let
play
us
a
make
blue
it.
card or something that lets him take an action. There's cards that let other people take actions.
That's true.
I don't think I have any of those.
He tends to be green. It's executive order.
Okay. I'm gonna play one of these.
Growl, 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 growl.
I'm gonna risk a raptor to roll a dice. If it's 3 or higher, I get to look at the top card of the crisis or destination deck and place it on the top or the bottom. Otherwise, we destroy a raptor. That actually looks really pretty.
No, Whiskey Nick.
That'd be a funny way to win.
It's actually impossible for all the players to end up in the brig.
Does anyone have a reroll card?
It
says
doesn't
choose a
behoove
character.
us to do that.
It doesn't say it can't be you.
Yeah, but what character's gonna send themselves to the
You
brig?
could have to avoid being pointed at.
What happened?
She just cost us a round.
No one's become...
I was gonna try and look at the next crisis
I'm a
card and make
Cylon.
sure it would let us jump.
But the other Cylon has not revealed
So,
themselves
crisis.
We'll look
He
at
has
it
the
then.
card.
Yeah.
Okay.
yet. That has not been confirmed.
It is possible for all humans to be in the brig, but what would be the point?
It'd be fun.
Witch hunt! This morning, a mob of men and women on one of the ships trapped a man they thought was a Cylon and tore him physically limb from limb.
Oh no!
You know,
Sweet.
like you do.
Sounds
no,
not accurate.
Get out of that brig! Run!
Pass, no effect. If we super fail, it's -1 morale, and the current player chooses a character and moves him to sick bay. If we fail with at least 6, it's -1 to morale.
Fail and move me to sick bay.
Oh,
Ooh.
I want to
that's actually a really good idea.
You can't go to sick bay.
You're not allowed.
You can't get back on the Battlestar
Yeah,
Galactica.
we are.
again.
You are off doing. You're running an entire other fleet.
All in fail of a purpose fail? All in
Fail.
favor of a purpose fail?
The president says fail.
-1 morale? Okay.
But it gets me out of the brig.
I'm gonna help.
Saves his
him.
cards in the long run.
I will
Alright.
help morale as possible.
I'm
And
not
then
putting
also there's a
anything
chance that I'll be the Cylon. Not
No,
you.
I've
Valid.
started to trust you. I don't know why.
So, anybody else putting a card in?
I'll put a card in.
Okay.
You may
ahead.
put one. Go ahead.
Please put a card. No
Anybody
cards
else?
Watch it pass.
for me. But what? Pass.
That would be funny.
No. It does not pass.
It's a hard.
No pass.
Well, what is it? I can't see it.
I picked
It's like a minus something.
Oh, okay.
Negative number.
So we lose a morale.
Travis with
Yeah.
the nice hair.
What's our morale at?
And a character gets moved to the sick bay. This moves up to the jump track.
All right. My turn, eh?
Madam
Yeah.
President.
If you want to make us jump, you could risk 3 population and make us jump right now.
It's a pretty big risk, considering there's about to be a second Cylon in the game.
What's gonna be you now?
My rolls have been terrible.
I
So,
don't
like,
risk it.
Couple times.
Okay, I just want to let you
In
know
my
that
last
was an
moments as
option.
a human, I want to say
Yes.
don't risk it.
All right, I would like a yellow,
Oh, come
2
on.
green, 2 blue.
You're on my side now.
You should use one
Start
of your.
playing like it.
You should use one of your president cards if you can up
Yeah.
any of these.
I'm gonna do that.
I ain't gonna throw it for us, are you?
If all humans are in the brig, the character in the brig who is the highest in the line of suggestion, if one player leaves the brig, he immediately becomes the admiral. Oh yeah, I read that rule somewhere.
Nice.
That's from a movie, I bet.
I'm going to.
Independence Day, in which actress who plays Laura Roslin was the first lady.
Oh.
I like to assume they're the same person.
Oh.
You know, she just got transported to the future and became president.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to give.
And the president's kid in that movie
Oh,
is
you're
the
not
voice
in
of
the
Katara
president's
on
office.
Last Airbender.
Wait,
Fun fact,
where did I
right?
get moved to? Why am I
Remember
not
you
Justice.
jumped us last time?
Oh, so I need to move to the president's office, please.
You
Yeah,
can
to
draw
dis-
one from here, or
Oh.
you can discard to move, and then you
Is it
basically
an
get
action to
double
draw?
Yeah, it's an action. Draw a card into your
Yeah,
hand.
if you're not in your office, you can only draw 1 card. If you go up in your office, you have the
can-
access to drawing, either draw and play 1 or draw 2.
So you,
Okay. So I
it
need
behooves
to
you to play something from your hand, I think. Unless you've just got really bad cards.
Well, I mean, I guess I.
Any of
could
that
do
stuff
it.
doing
See, I
good?
would.
It's
I
just
would use
I know,
the.
I know
Is it an
way more
action to
than what I
move, or
have
is it
in
a
No,
move?
that's just a move.
See, yeah, I'd
Yeah,
move
I
because
need
then
to
you get
move.
to add one to your hand.
Yeah, what I have in
and
my
you can
hand is
still
not
play
great.
one.
Yeah,
from your
it's
hand.
super powerful if you combo it like that.
Okay, I'm gonna discard this.
It's a smart way to do like 12 things.
Stream Elements. Have you seen Nightbot lately? I miss him.
Still
So
around.
you can either draw that and play
He's so
it, or draw
quiet.
that and then
Summon.
draw another one.
She can
No,
play.
she
She can
can-
play any card.
Yeah, now she can play any card in her hand. It
Right,
doesn't
right,
have
right.
to be that one.
Yeah.
Nightbot talks
Does
too
anybody
much.
need to go to the brig? Does anybody?
No.
Reaching the
need to
2-hour
go to the brig?
mark.
Okay.
If you send whoever you send to the brig,
Actually,
like if you
that's
send
not
me to
true.
the brig,
That's-
he's gonna make Ronald a Cylon. If you send
We
Ronald to
added-
the brig, he's gonna make me a Cylon.
Oh, because we stopped and we
Because
started.
we stopped and started, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've
we
been
know
here
it's
since
not.
3 o'clock central,
Nightbot! There you are, buddy.
so it's been almost 3 hours, actually.
Okay. What do we need?
They
I'll
disagree
bring
about
up
how.
notes.
Everything.
Oh, wait.
Fuel.
90 seconds.
Fuel is most important, I
Fuel,
would say.
then
I don't have anything.
population.
Food.
If you
is
can have
next.
us, if we can have some babies, that'd be helpful.
I can help with some morale. Would that be of use?
Not really.
No.
Just draw another
Then
one.
I'm just gonna draw another card.
I mean,
All
upping
right.
anything is good.
Here you go.
Gotcha. Hooey boys.
Hooey?
We need to be collecting as many of these as we can because those are really, really bad.
And I remember
As many of what?
Rescue mission. Beep 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 beep. Roger that.
Oh, his mega attack.
Admiral choice.
Okay.
So Admiral chooses either -1 morale and the current player is sent to sickbay, or -1 fuel and destroy 1 raptor.
Do not lose the fuel.
I can't afford to lose fuel.
So
Turns
off
out
to
to be
sickbay,
true,
the
Silent.
president goes.
Travis will be a silent, you're right.
Actually, -1 morale, please. And the current player goes to sick bay?
Yeah, current player is sent to sickbay.
President's not feeling well.
All right,
Nope,
send me
I'm
the
not
chief.
feeling well.
But that means she doesn't have to burn a card to get back to the ship if we need her to do something on the ship.
True. Okay, then the Darth Star or whatever would activate.
Base star.
Whatever it is. And then this thing moves
Asterix.
forward.
And it's the Cylon's turn.
It is
You
the
should be
Cylon's
happy.
turn.
You're my buddy.
Base Star.
You're gonna be.
Alright, what are you doing?
Base star. Well,
Do you need help? Do you know what you need to do?
the spam knight's helping me out. I think
So
we're
first you're
going
going to draw 2 cards of any color.
any color.
Yeah.
LSU. LSU. I'm just yelling out something.
You can't do any actions that are on these cards, by the way.
Oh, I can't.
It's
No.
literally just the color.
Oh, I didn't know that
And the
before I
number.
discarded a bunch. I
Nope.
kept like re-rolling dice stuff.
It behooves you to probably.
No.
Well, I'm not going to
That
tell you
would've
because
been
I'm
nice
still a
to know.
human.
You don't roll dice.
It says a dice roll. I was hoping to re-roll
Yeah, it
your
doesn't
dice.
hit.
No, you can't.
Well, I would have kept higher numbers then. Let's go for. I don't know. What do you think I should do, fellow Cylon?
I'm not a Cylon,
You're gonna be.
He's at sick bay.
but I'm not now.
It sounds
Play
like
your role, man.
exactly.
It's gonna be you.
No!
It sounds like exactly what you threatened Ronald with. And they
Oh
can't
no,
both
we
be
have to make it
Cylons.
both Ronald and because Ronald says behoove.
I was gonna say I don't know which one of us took it from the
Blue
other.
and red,
Who would love to
please.
say it? I would have said blue and red.
That's the
as well.
color of the police.
As a Cylon, I would have said blue and red, but I wasn't gonna say that
Now, why blue and red? Help me understand that.
because most skill checks are Mardi Gras colors. So if you're trying to throw them off, it behooves you to do blue and red.
Oh. Okay.
Mm.
Well then, I'm gonna take the action of this this resurrection ship. I think.
You may discard your Super Crisis card to draw a new one.
Oh wait, which one's the
Yeah,
one
do that.
flips?
Then, if distance is 7 or less, give your unrevealed loyalty card to any player.
That sounds right up my alley. So I
You
was
want to hear
right.
what your other options are?
So you said yes, do that.
Play your Super
I
Crisis
took a picture
card.
of it so I can actually read it. From
Oh, okay.
Look at you.
Oh, I was wondering.
Looky there.
Because I couldn't see it. All right, look at any player's hand. Still one card. No. Activate all silent ships. No. Play your Super Crisis card and make it happen. All right, resurrection ship. Here we go.
So you're pulling
Discard
a new one?
Super Crisis. Draw a new
That's
one.
not a Super
That's not a
Crisis.
super
Sorry.
crisis.
That's the thing that you're gonna get later.
Welcome to the toaster team, Travis.
Yeah.
Oh no, and that's gluten. Ah!
This could be a human card.
We must have
My
non-gluten.
fourth loyalty card of the game.
Non-gluten
It
toast,
could say,
please.
you are not a Cylon.
I'm just gonna read this
What?
flavor text and enjoy the art.
Why did we let him out of the brig?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
So
so
it
I
doesn't
don't
have
have
to
to
be
become...
you.
Yeah.
Because you're staying on my team.
Team Toaster.
I am a human male. I am a human scientist doing human things.
There is no crisis card
With
on
the
your
toaster
turn.
component.
So
Means we
that's
can't jump on
done.
his turn.
Nope, now it's your turn.
Oh,
You're
no.
A
in,
nice
you're in
human
sick bay,
turn.
so you can only draw
Take
one
your
card.
human turn.
I will take a blue, please.
Right?
As a human,
Human.
I feel that as my human action, I will reveal myself as a fake human.
Alright, where's that thing that this man and I put in the chat? All the things he has to do. He has to discard down to something, something.
All right. All the things he has to do.
Yeah.
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
Discard down to 3 skill cards.
Okay.
Remember, you can't do the actions.
Yeah.
There's titles.
Losing
Have
titles.
any-
Okay,
I don't have a
then
title.
you're
Is
going to
your character-
resurrect on the resurrection ship.
Draw one random Super Crisis card.
An intern. Do not take further actions this turn.
But
You're done.
the reveal.
No, I've got to
that's
reveal a
not-
thing
Yeah.
because I was not in the brig. Thank you.
Yeah.
I can draw up to 5 Galactica damage tokens and choose 2 of them to resolve, discarding the others.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I guess I can't show them to y'all.
Why?
He's going to pick 2 of these to activate.
Oh lordy, the wall doesn't need a bit of Travis balls.
That's for sure. What it's basically going to do is it's going to negate 2 areas of the ship that we won't be able to use.
Until they're
That's why
repaired.
some of them say you can heal your area. I was wondering why the ship would
What's
get
that do?
damaged.
I don't know.
It's a heavy raider icon.
No, that's the Battlestar Galactica. that you're
Is it? Oh yeah, sure enough.
What?
It looks real.
So not that one. Not that
Is
one.
that your real nose?
Almost certainly that one.
None of it's real.
Probably not.
Bleep, bloop, blarp.
This one's gone rogue. Quick!
I'm not even near you. I'm on a whole different better ship.
I mean, I'm definitely doing FTL is out.
Oh, what's that?
jumping.
Means you can't jump. You can't go there to jump. Force a jump.
Yeah.
Oh,
But we can still auto jump.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
And I'm not going to use either of those two. I'm looking at it. Like, I know it's a Galactica.
Here come the Cylon.
Disbandonite!
Current player draws a random damage token.
What's that do?
Any characters that are in the location that you damage are moved to sickbay. They may not move into a damaged location. They may not use the action listed on it. When damaged location is repaired, return the damage token to the pile of unused damage tokens and randomize them. Does it match one of those shapes up there?
Fuel! Ooh! Jesse!
What's up?
We're going to hurt their fuel.
Cool.
Rude.
Dear, I don't have anything to help.
So you just turn it down
Lose one.
Yeah, and then
Can't believe you weren't acting like a.
They're at 4 fuel now, Jesse.
Like you were on my side and you were the whole time.
Cylon!
okay, it's my turn. This is me right here in the research lab.
How's the morale on the ship now?
With all 3 of you.
Bummed.
I'm gonna play this as
Gotta
a
go down over there.
draw 2 skill cards of any type.
I had a better one.
I'm gonna
before
draw.
I almost
but I had to be
blue.
done.
Attack the research lab because it would have
Yeah,
damaged
it had to
most
be
of
done.
us. Then we would have all ended up in sick bay and been penalized.
He didn't do that though. He may not have drawn that one.
Correct.
And
I did not draw that
a
one.
green.
Because I would have liked to have done that.
Oh, okay.
But hurting you all for fuel
Alright.
is gold.
Here we go. Oh, good. We're about to auto jump.
Yes.
Forced water mining. Current player chooses. So we can do a skill check, which will let us get +1 food,
Food's okay.
or we can lose a population or morale if we fail. Population
that.
and morale if we fail.
You should definitely go.
Or +1 food, -1 morale, and each player discards 1 random skill card.
And do that. Yeah, do that one too.
That also affects them.
Did they have to give one up?
Okay.
Whoa, look at all
Ooh,
the
17.
How
Every
many-
color but red, and it has to get to 17.
I need
Would
destiny.
blue help?
Blue is one of the colors, so yes.
So everything but red. Blue.
But we have to get to 17. I think I'm just going to let it fail. I mean, I'm not let it fail. I'm going to just choose the other option.
Yeah, I would choose the other option.
It's gonna use a whole lot of cards.
Yeah, I think we need to save our card for Super Crisis.
Yep. President
Okay.
agrees.
All right, well, me and the President and the Admiral are both in agreement. So and you.
Yeah.
And
And this person who doesn't matter.
And Starbuck.
I guess she's on board.
Our
Whatever.
highest
Starbuck
rated
is
pilot.
like-
Pilot.
Everybody's walking around with titles.
You don't know how
except for the
important
person on the
Starbuck
ship.
is.
Well, then treat me
+1
like
food,
it.
please. -1 morale.
Boom!
We're down to 5 on the morale.
5. Your morale's in the red.
Each player discards 1 random skill card.
So that means we have to shuffle them.
Yeah. And just draw 1 at random out.
Random out.
Oh, this happens before you even do it? Or no, you just chose the...
We chose not to do it at all.
Why'd you do that?
Because he's human.
What a silly...
He lost a 3.
I lost a 3.
Jesse lost a 2.
It's nice that our turns are back to
Yes.
back.
And we are going to auto jump.
Whoop whoop. Woo!
Are you?
So if you could pass me
You
2 of
think we
those
should?
cards.
I don't know
We
what you
can
got.
talk about it. With this? No, kidding. Wait, is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah, 2 of those.
Oh yeah, good job jumping.
It's going to cost them fuel no matter what.
Oh, something is
True.
running on critical. I can try to boost the morale.
Can you also use
I need to give
use
the,
the
I
fuel?
need to give
We
the
have a couple
president
turns,
speech
so we'll
from.
decide.
Pull up the president's speech from Independence Day. I'll give an inspirational president speech.
You gotta do it from memory.
Mankind!
My fellow Americans.
That word should have new meaning today.
What do y'all want me to
Silence shouldn't do this.
Today will be.
So, hypothetically, if
independence.
one of these is a 3, do we auto win or do we have to
do?
jump
No.
again?
We have to jump 1 more time. We have to make it to 8, then jump 1 final time.
Okay.
Good luck.
I could do that. But we would lose something in the process.
It's just okay as long as we make it.
A bit of your soul.
Because you can help with morale.
I'm worried about fuel.
As you should.
Yeah.
Almost all
Silence
these cards
and
make us
celebrate
lose fuel.
Christmas.
Correct.
We live on Chiron and Beta Prime.
Right.
But like, do we have to just get to the auto jump? Like, if you could get us to a 3, we just have to get to auto jump.
Oh, we only just have to get to here. We can risk the 3 population.
Oh,
and
that's
jump.
true.
Merry Christmas.
I think we should do that and try and minimize how many turns they get.
Okay, I agree with you. Is the president? The president has not been paying any attention.
Presidency.
She's like,
Yeah.
I'm playing a game. Just singing a song.
Merry Christmas.
All right,
Well,
well, you're
Cheryl
not in the
said
decision-making
The best way to
process.
share Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Sing!
Someone assassinate the president.
No!
All right,
The
You
spam-
sound like a teacher.
we're going to the asteroid field.
Stop helping the humans. They don't need it.
They've taken them to 8.
I already agreed to help out.
Lose
the
2
jump.
fuel
That's something not even
Yeah,
I would
fuel
do
was our
to the
bigger
humans.
concern.
and destroy 1 civilian ship.
Unfortunately, I can't help with.
Ooh, I hope
This
it's won the
one.
population.
It's population.
Yay!
We're down to 7 population.
Thank God it wasn't a fuel.
I know, I was worried about that. But you know what? Now all we have to do is jump one more time and we win the game.
Right.
Because we are at 8.
Woo-hoo.
Yes.
We can't auto jump because
To my earlier question, yes.
We can auto jump, we just
Okay.
can't use
We
the
can't
FTL.
force a jump.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
we would have to
that-
repair
that's what
this
I
to
meant. I'm
force
sorry,
it at 3
like
down.
opposite.
That's right, but we've got to bump to get here first.
Right, yeah.
So
No, there's lots
we've got
of
time.
So it's my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assuming you live long enough.
And then do I want a green or blue?
Population is currently at 7.
Green.
How many cards do we
Fuel's
draw
getting low.
on our turn?
2.
Morale's getting
2,
low.
any color?
Any color?
Yeah.
Food's in the blue still. So we got 2 in the blue and 2 in the red.
Fuel is the biggest problem.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, you discard
Do I still
downlets
have my
after the skill
abilities?
No.
Is
I
that right?
don't happen to have
No,
any more of those
you're not who
green.
you were.
check. Me?
You don't have
So you can only have 10 cards at the end of your turn, right?
At the end of anyone's turn, you can only have 10 cards. Yeah.
Is that
I can't
after
take
the
it.
skill check with...
Yes.
Okay.
You don't happen to have any more of those green cards to let me do action things.
Oh, maybe.
Or if you have something that lets us heal FTL, that would also be good.
Would I have to be an FTL?
I don't know what the card says.
Play before...
They all say repair your current location. So I guess you have to go there.
What color are they?
Blue.
Next time the humans jump, they do not draw a destination card. So they simply win the game.
That's right.
Mm.
If they live long enough. And nothing hits 0.
Yep, that's correct. Yep, so the fuel, that's why I was not really sad about going down to 2 fuel, because usually you only lose fuel during the jumps, and the last jump you don't draw that card, it doesn't matter.
Right.
We just jump, we just win.
What is more important for me to repair this or let her do things?
Melissa, can you help us increase some of our stats?
No, without more cards right now.
Jesus, there wasn't that many cards. Like, all of mine were, like, up things.
So much is about
I was such a better president.
non-helping those things. It's about like battle.
Okay, well, those will be important later. Then in that case, heal the FTL.
I was going to say I can move and take an action. So I could move there, give her an action to take 2 actions from where she is, and then I'm already there to just repair it next turn.
Or I'm
Yeah, but I mean, you get to move every turn, so.
That's true. So we're voting repair.
That is correct, Dispamonite. If we force the jump and we lose the 3 population, bringing us to 0, we lose.
But you're at 7.
We're at 7.
Mathematically unlikely. Unless you lose a lot between now and then.
We
I think just go heal it.
Okay. So
Starbucks move into FTL.
and healing the
Repair your current location.
thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
may I have a crisis card, please?
You may.
Thank you very much. Water shortage.
Oh no!
Again.
Why is it always water shortages?
Choose -1. Oh, the president chooses -1 food or
How
discard
can
2
we attack
skill cards,
fuel?
and the current player discards 3.
The Spamonite, tell us.
I know it's-
Well,
I know it's
that
your turn,
action either chooses
but I
this
would
or draw
say
2 crisis
we're
cards
pretty
and
good
choose
on
one to resolve.
food.
Yeah,
They
and
don't get to do that.
Between
silent
We
their
jump.
need
two,
to
we're
keep
gonna
these
need
cards
them.
as much as we
Need
can.
Oh, okay.
Like food,
I think we should lose the
I think
food.
food's okay.
Yeah.
Personally,
Okay.
it's your choice.
I'm just
You're
wondering.
president.
-1 food. I've lost so
Probably
much
so.
food as
Probably so.
president. I'm like,
And now we are
Okay.
moving forward on the jump track as well.
So 1, 2.
So close.
It's time for Christmas dinner. I think the robots made us a
I can
pie.
have exactly 10, right?
Oh, I love my soy in the green.
Ready for this.
Merry
You
Christmas.
sang this morning, right?
Yeah. Yes, but
Whose turn is it?
they were talking about
I'm shocked by this
Filipino
news.
food. It's like,
Oh.
soy in
Melissa,
the
what cards
green.
would you like?
Here we go.
Melissa, cards.
Cards. I get 1 yellow, 2 green, 2 blue. Oh, I got like 1, 2.
It's been so long since I played
four,
this.
five,
Hey,
This thing doesn't
she's-
think I've ever played it before.
She's the commander in chief. Get it?
Probably
She's
before
the
you
chief.
check.
8, 9, 10. Oh, at the end of this, I have to use
Soylent
at least 2
Green.
cards.
So if you have anything that
'Cause I
lets
can
you
only
do
hold
double
8.
things on your... Remember skill checks.
Last time I played this was
You can play
August
them in the skill check
2017.
before you have to
That was
discard.
probably when we played.
If it's one of those.
Okay.
So...
I don't know who played in that game. That was before I tracked the players, just the games.
Don't hate the play, I hate the game.
Hello.
I did remember more about the game we played when I
Really?
subbed
That's
for
a good
you,
one.
but I still don't remember what it's called.
What was more about? What did you remember?
There were areas and you like stacked tokens up every turn when you had control of it, and whoever had like the most control at the end.
Ethnos?
No,
Emotab? We didn't play that on stream.
no.
Or Ethnos.
Alright.
Because I
Oh,
sat
it was
here.
Godfather.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I was
Oh,
like, there was
yeah.
a body of water here
Alright,
on the
move me
pulpit.
to the presidential place.
Are you
please,
discarding a
sir.
card to get there?
You drew one card on your turn?
No, she drew
She
all of
drew
them.
all of them
All of
and
them.
cheated.
You cheated then. You gotta
President,
You
impeach!
gotta put them all back and get just one.
Oh wait,
Well,
I don't
back.
remember which cards were which.
1 yellow, 2 green, and 2 blue.
Come out.
Yep.
Wait. Oh, I didn't have this one. I know that for sure. That was the 1 yellow. Because that was the good one that I
Why don't you
really
take all
liked.
your yellow cards? We'll pick
One
one
yellow.
at random. All
I
your
have
green
so many
we'll
cards.
pick
They're
them.
the best cards.
I like what Jesse's saying.
Yeah, just take them.
Well,
at
I
random.
know for a fact that this yellow card was
We
not
don't
the
know
one I
for a
had.
fact.
Because that's a good card. I would not be giving it back if that was the
Well, we'll
case.
find out
Because
right
it's
now, 'cause
amazing.
Yeah, it's a 5. So shuffle it back into this
that
deck.
was not what I had. Here, y'all can take the greens and the blues because I don't remember these. But I knew for a fact I didn't have that
What's
yellow
this?
card. That's my other yellows I already had.
Oh, that's for you.
But these greens and blues, I do not know which ones I had.
Well, give me a choice of random,
Not a Cylon!
whatever.
It doesn't matter.
There.
Well,
Oh,
keep
choice.
going.
There you go. That's it. She still gets to take 1 card, so.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, yes, great. Good.
Will you shuffle this
All right.
blue?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's more reasonable anyway.
Cheating
Okay.
president.
All right,
Sorry
so
about
now
that.
you're going to discard a card to go back to the president's office? All right. All right. You're going to do your action?
Yes. So I draw.
All right.
Wait.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, we were friends.
I don't think this is
I
helpful.
thought Fenris and
You guys?
Vesna were forging a new
it's like
alliance.
about to
I
Wrong
told
game.
you everything about
yellow
him
cards, give
and
it
was
to
true to my
someone,
word
and then I would
It's true.
play.
and was corrupted by
And-
evil. I'm sorry.
I know.
It was not my fault.
I don't think this. No. That doesn't help.
All right, you drawing another one?
She's got literally half
wanna-
the deck.
75
Do you want to
cards.
play any of the ones?
Cylon!
She's
Join
not-
our team!
she's a-
Battling,
There's only 2.
battling. This is about like putting someone in the
Yeah.
brig. These are about morale, and this is like give someone yellow.
Morale is at 5.
You could probably use morale.
But
You know, I got this
fuel
stuff that
more,
gives us
so
food or fuel
no.
or morale.
Oh wait, we don't need the fuel anymore. Okay, I'm gonna do this morale card instead of drawing. Okay.
Okay.
So
You want to read it to
that's-
us?
She's gotta roll a die.
Yeah, roll a die. If 6 or higher, gain 1 morale. Remove this card from the game. Otherwise, no effect, and discard the card.
Okay.
I kept
Roll
thinking we
a
needed
one.
more fuel,
Roll
but
a
it's like,
one.
wait a second, we don't need any more fuel right
Or
now.
2, or 3, or 4, 5, 6. Not 6. Yeah,
Five.
there you go. Perfect.
Nothing happens.
Play after.
We should
Excellent.
discuss.
We don't need to waste any of our cards at this point.
Okay,
It's
what
not
would you like to
important.
discuss?
So now you're doing this.
Mine does not
Oh,
hurt fuel.
I should
Oh.
play that. Oh no.
Great.
I shouldn't have.
5.
Hurts morale. Still worth doing? Or go for a draw too.
We have never been able to seem to find water in this game. Scouting for all we
Still do
ever
it.
do is search for water.
Yeah.
There's panic. We don't find any water.
Okay.
Current player
Because the other
chooses-
option for me is to draw
If we
2.
pass,
And do
Shoot.
one?
Yeah.
wait, pass +1 food. Fail, -1 fuel
Yeah.
and destroy 1
I would
raptor,
say-
or -1 fuel.
I would say risk it, yeah.
Wait.
Risk that you're going for one of those.
Yeah.
Or going specifically for.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we cannot
Yeah.
afford to fail this test. I think she should just choose this option. Just immediately
just
choose this
-1.
option
Oh, yeah.
instead of the risk of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
This
they were
has, like,
both
3
fuel.
things
Yeah,
they can
I
play.
agree.
So Melissa, will
yeah.
you choose this
Not as
bottom
good as
option
my last
instead?
-1 food.
Okay, so Melicia's choosing to not do the skill test on this
Yeah.
card. Instead, just do -1 food. The Cylons aren't even listening. They're having a private conversation.
That's fine.
No
We assume you're
raiders
doing the right thing.
to do, so we are going to move forward on the jump track.
Whoop, whoop.
And now it is Jesse, the filthy Cylon scum's turn.
Yeah.
What color cards would you like?
Yes.
Blue and red seemed good, but
Okay.
what do you think?
That almost
I think
sounded
blue
like,
and red.
That almost sounded like
Blue
blue
and red.
raspberry. Which I guess would fit.
All right.
All right, Dispamonite, you want to see blood? We know.
All right, I'm gonna move over to the Caprica.
Play your Super Crisis card, or draw 2 Crisis cards, choose one to resolve, and discard the other.
Regular.
No,
crisis.
regular Crisis cards.
So you still
Put
think
them
it's
in the
worth doing?
huts.
Yeah.
What are the huts?
Just because this one, we're going
You're
for.
choosing 2 of those?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What is a hut?
He has access to a
He's
super
Put him in the
duper
huts.
uber bad card, and he's instead
And
choosing to
it's
just pick some
not
regular
that
ordinary
super
cards.
uber duper.
But
situation.
here, something to consider though: the difficulty level.
Sure.
These are always worse than those. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm just
Difficulty
saying,
level.
I think they might even be. They would have incentive to even pass. To not even attempt it.
Fair.
He's a human!
Yeah.
He's like
Hit them in the hut.
Human!
He's 7 and 9.
It's a Voyager reference.
Voyager. Yeah.
I don't know.
You'd have.
We're not playing that game. We're playing Battlestar Galactica. 7 and 9 mean something in
Seven
Battlestar
and
Galactica
nine.
world.
Does it?
A raiding
Yes,
party.
the Cylons
that's
are all
this.
numbered. They
It
don't
takes
have
forever.
names.
Well, that's how it is in Star Trek.
So there's
like,
12. There's
she's-
12 Cylon units. 12 Cylon models.
She's a number. She's 7 and
But
9.
that could bring out civilian ships and cause those to blow up or something.
You're not wrong, but they've got to be attacked first. It's a long. That's
He's
a
a
long
human.
game, and they're going to risk a jump.
Special
on their
rule
next-
though.
On their next turn, they're going
Move
to
one
risk a jump.
space toward the jump preparation, the start of the jump preparation track. Moves them back one.
Ooh, that would be helpful.
Oh no.
That might be the way to go. Because this other one jumps. Oh, actually, we don't jump them on these things. But what does it say specifically in there? No, prepare for jump step. Okay.
No activate Cylon ships or prepare for jump steps.
Well, yeah, I can move them in reverse.
I'm not mad at
Oh,
it.
so you choose one of those two to play?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you don't play both.
The other one's very similar to the one I'm not doing. That's the super thing. So I feel like this is the way to go.
So the other goes into the
Oh,
discard
there's no
pile.
choice. It just happens.
So
There's
first
no
we would
choice.
activate the
thing.
raiders. There aren't any raiders. So then we would set up some enemies. He has told the Cylons where we are,
Oh no.
and they are all coming here to attack
Should
us.
I think so. It's just mine just doesn't fit this scenario. But moving back one is pretty helpful. I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
This seems fairly doable with their hand.
True. But now they got other things.
Now, the FTL failure.
I could
Move the
activate
fleet
the
token
fleet.
one space towards the start of the jump prep track. So this moves backwards. And that's it for that. So that is the end of Jesse's turn. So now it's the other filthy toaster's turn.
filthy toasters.
Well, here's the thing, Jesse. If I activate the ships,
Gluten and gluten free.
all they do is move closer. They don't actually
Oh,
attack.
they're not going to take down civilians or anything.
No, because they all would just move.
They
Correct?
can move
It says
or attack.
activate all Cylon ships of one type or launch 2 raiders and 1 heavy raider from each base star. Well,
So but to activate them, they would move or attack. In this case,
That's right.
they would move.
They would move.
So I don't. Is that?
no, I think just play that. See what happens.
He went to Caprica.
Super crisis time.
Okay.
Inbound nukes. Suck on it.
Inbound nukes. So if we fail this check, we lose 1 fuel, 1 food, and 1 population, which is very bad. This is a 15 difficulty.
Super crisis.
I'll show it off in the up close cam. This is a 15. We need either green or purple. to succeed on this test. I can just barely help.
Would blues help at all?
You mean the option to play blues? Yes.
Barely.
Big time in my case.
Okay, so I can play this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I play this.
So now the blue cards also count as positive.
Actually,
Oh, and don't forget all the ones also. Oh no, that's not me.
That's not you.
That was me.
that actually helps because they've been pulling red and blue, and now they can only throw red in.
You know
You can only
what?
throw one card in anyway.
This thing says right here that when
No,
a Viper
Travis did not
is
draw his
placed in
2
a
cards to
space
spam a
area-
knight.
Which color?
Oh,
which
you're
ones
right.
do
You
want?
just went for the card.
To be fair, I would have pulled a blue and a red.
Yeah.
I would say 2 red, but I would have pulled a blue and a red.
We know. What does that say?
I have an ability that when the Vipers are placed in
Thank you,
space from the
Stamina.
reserves, which is what happened just now on his turn, that I could choose to pilot and take an action. Did we want me to do that?
Would that
What's
help
going on?
us?
It would put me out in the Viper.
Is your wait?
I can take this. I can do this out of turn. Whenever a Viper comes out into the world, I can be in it.
What does "and take one action" mean?
It would mean
like you just
I
get a
can
free
move or
action
attack.
to do
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Viper didn't come out this turn. It came out
It was
later.
on your turn. Yeah.
Jesse's turn here.
Some more information out here.
We're drawing 2 reds, knowing that blue is a positive.
Well, no, I'm not taking any action in response to.
On the card,
threat.
blue actually isn't doesn't help resolve. It's green. It's purple and green.
It's just because this card got played.
Yeah,
It says
that's the
blue
only
also
reason.
counts.
Travis has a hard stop time in 40 minutes.
red can never be
you-
positive.
Yeah, red can't be positive, just a blues.
Okay, we'll just ignore that for now. Okay, so are we doing this?
Now, I can help.
Here's 3 cards.
Do we want me to save the card about the, like, reduce 2 till the end? Because that's going to determine what I put in.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I would save it.
Go ahead.
We should be rooting for the Toasters. We're the underdogs.
Underdogs, my foot!
Everyone likes a metal dog.
Well, I can't play my underdog.
I mean, even if the Cylons lose, they really did win because they killed everyone. So,
In terms of sheer number of casualties, we killed most
Not
of the human
everyone.
race.
I mean, you killed almost all of humans.
Marmalade! Oh, I
Jolly, we're
We
running out of time.
can't afford to lose, right?
Now you can
We
afford
really
to lose.
can't.
Such a
No, you
good
can't.
Paddington Bear treat.
You definitely can afford to lose.
Ooh, she went all in.
Oh, I think I put 4. I don't know how many I put in. I think it was 4.
That was the cutest part of the
Did
the
Destiny
whole
go in?
Paddington Bear.
Yeah.
That was the
Should've been the first
marmalade.
This is going to be interesting.
Come on, Destiny.
Oh, I forgot you can only play 1.
Destiny is calling me.
I didn't like that blue thing.
No, I did not either.
7,
So he said red can always
9,
never be positive. Should I just draw red?
7. Red is positive on some
On
cards.
some of them, yeah.
We're at
Not
7,
in
Yeah.
this situation.
8, 6, 7,
Destiny.
11, 12, 14,
They're fine.
minus 5
They're not. It's okay.
is 9, plus 3 is 12.
Thanks, Destiny.
Does that blue 3 count?
No,
No.
this doesn't count.
What do we need?
We needed 15.
And right now we have 12.
Yep.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
What, you
16,
had a chance to win?
19,
I saved the card.
she's a Cylon.
20, 21, minus 9 is 12.
I saved it.
So, yeah, we
I
lose.
saved it thinking if we needed the minus
To
2.
add 2.
Mm-mm.
Wait.
We need
didn't-
to add 2.
Oh.
But adding 2 won't do it. We need 3.
Yeah.
And I saved it, and it would have been better.
Team
Wow.
Toaster!
All right.
Oh, wait, you could have played it as a plus 3?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't
Wait, you
happen.
could have played it as a plus 3,
It
but you
didn't
kept it to
happen.
play as a
No.
plus 2?
Yep, that's what she did.
Let's run the fails.
So, minus those things.
Should have kept that to yourself, Cylon.
So, minus 1 fuel, that puts you at 1 fuel. Minus 1 food, that puts you in the red with food at 4. And minus 1 population,
So much red on the board
that
now.
puts you
Is
in a
it too late
population
for
of
me to do that?
6.
You'll have to ask the filthy Cylon scum.
What?
I had this
When
option
these
to do
were-
this on my turn, but I didn't realize it till after his turn.
I
Like
would
on
say,
his turn.
yeah, you could
just
go out
put
in
your,
it
I mean,
if
it's
you
not
wanted
going to
to.
hurt
Yeah.
you. Just put your
Okay.
person in the
So I would be here.
Yeah. You could have just moved.
And now it's the start of your turn.
Yes, it is. So I get to draw a purple, 2 reds. Could you shuffle the reds?
I would love to.
Oh Lord, but Jesus.
We need more of yellow. Yeah. I'll take 2 yellows.
Now, they
Yeah,
don't-
thank you. Just
They don't get
Despaminite
any
and
more of those
Destiny.
don't
super
get any
things,
of
do they?
No, but Jesse never played his.
Yeah, I do have one.
Oh dear. I've got to be a good president. That's not good. This is not good.
It's my toaster hat.
I was wondering what that was.
So what now can I do?
I'm gonna see if there's any of these
Okay.
president
Fuel
cards.
being at 1.
I can
that's-
pull 2 crisis cards and make them do that.
You know what? I
Activate
think
the
I don't want to
ships.
be in the ship, actually.
Okay.
Well, nope, you took back season, we're in the ship.
Oh, he doesn't
I know,
have
but
to.
I-
He could
I-
just like negate and didn't do that.
I didn't want to do a take back.
It's a May effect. Yeah.
Caprica's really the only good. Well, the
Do
Cylon
you need
fleet's
more
not bad.
reds?
No, I'm
I
good.
must go to the pouch of.
All right. It says here, once per game, you may activate up to 6 unmanned Vipers. So I could activate these Vipers, but it would only just move them closer. It wouldn't actually like do anything. The other option I have is I have the nukes.
What do the nukes do?
The nukes could blow up a base
Save
star.
them.
On a roll of 1 to 2, damage the base bar twice. 3 to 6, destroy the base star. 7 to 8, destroy the base star and 3 raiders. I mean, I'm probably not going to get another turn, so I might as well use them.
I would.
So I think I have to go to weapons control to do that. Oh, it doesn't say I have to be anywhere, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use a nuke.
You just got the briefcase and you're like, use the nukes.
1 nuke down. I need to roll a die.
That's a Cylon move right there.
Can
Ah, there it is.
Hopefully a 7 or an 8.
1. Woo! Wipe out that whole
So
section.
that base star is gone, and then I get to choose
This is a very cinematic finale.
3 raiders.
Do they have to be in the same section?
I don't think so. I think I get to choose whatever 3 raiders I
It's a
want.
rather selective blast.
Yeah, it is.
Dispaminite,
Bam, bam.
do you know anything about
I mean,
that?
I would assume
says
it's
it on the
gotta
card.
be in the same section.
It doesn't say that.
No, I mean, it just says 3 raiders, so I mean, it seems like it would be.
Oh, it says,
Dispaminite doesn't-
and on the back it says, and destroy 3 raiders in the same area.
Yeah.
That makes more sense thematically speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, because you could destroy them across the
Logistically.
board.
Yeah.
They should have written it on the card. I mean, they have enough space.
Yeah.
Well, those new nukes that have little lasers that shoot out. And...
So that's a thing. That was my action. So I'm done.
What a
Do you
fine
want to
nuke
move?
that was.
Or do you have to move before you're
How
at?
bad
I moved
crisis.
already, yeah.
Come on, bad crisis.
It's a jump computer failure.
That sounds
Yay!
good.
Is that really bad?
It could be. If we fail this, it's going to go backwards from the jump on the jump prep track.
Yes.
Once per game, immediately after a crisis card is revealed, discard it and draw a new one. Do we want to?
Well, this one doesn't have an option for move forward, so I would say yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
It's
How are we
impossible
tracking these
backwards and it's
one-time
no forward.
Once per
abilities?
game.
You just remember that you've done it.
Oh. I feel like I've heard that before.
I read it earlier,
Yeah,
but she didn't reveal it, and everyone
she-
was like, "We're about to jump that stoop," and no, it. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
fair.
I was one of the people that said don't do it yet. But
Water
I-
shortage.
Experiment
Water shortage.
Yeah.
This would cause us to lose 1 food.
Water.
The president
Water.
chooses.
I say we just.
All we ever need is
I say
water
we
around
do-
here.
I'd say
This
that
is
too.
ridiculous.
Melissa,
President should.
president gets
Water.
to choose, but we think you should just lose 1 food.
Yeah, it's the food.
Sure, go for
Is
it.
The
that
food one or
is that
discard a
the
lot
best
of cards?
option for us at this point?
Otherwise, we'd have
Is
to
it
lose
my
5
turn?
cards. No, this is my turn.
No,
Okay.
no, we're not losing 5 cards.
Good, because I've got a card that'll let me help her
I
for
have
food more
all-
later.
I have also cookies. Everybody else stop. would you like one?
Will you advance on the track?
Are they all the same cookie?
They're all
Melissa.
kind of the same, like this
No,
is the
it's
first one.
Jolly's
Why
turn.
don't you just bring the thing?
Here, I'll get your cards for you.
Thank you.
How many left?
Yeah.
We need to hurry. Green or blue?
Hand holding them.
Oh shoot.
Put them in a napkin or
Blue.
something. No, I don't want to.
I have one of each. Thanks.
I can't have them.
That's true.
No.
He's a Cylon.
All right.
It's a good
What
Cylon
you doing on
diet.
your turn?
We actually don't need to eat at all.
Yeah, you do.
As a Cylon? What happens if I
Yes,
don't?
Jolly, if you get a jump prep on your card, if this symbol's
But
on your
eating is
card,
just for looks.
Melissa can jump on her card
Just
and
a
we'll win.
blend.
You do everything.
Period.
Everything.
Okay.
Wow.
Do it, eh?
If not, we're
Then
going to have to survive through both their
They're
turns.
humans as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, geez.
That's
Louise.
part of the theme of the show.
So what
That
do you wanna
doesn't
do?
impact what I do right now, though.
No,
does it?
nope.
I find all these little cookies that taste the same. They say they're different, They all taste the same.
If I were you, I would.
Should I give anyone else multiple actions?
I mean, they're all good. I'm not saying they're bad cookies. I'm just saying.
Nothing to do with Battlestar, though. All right. What's going on here?
Or should I
Just
risk
say-
another
Oh, I got it
raptor
wrong.
to check that top card and see if we need to discard it?
Yep.
Okay.
I say do it.
Because ultimately, we don't really care as long as it has a symbol on it.
Okay. So that's what we're
Hurry
gonna
up. I want to kill
risk one
everyone.
raptor roll a die.
Same.
Or higher, look at the top card.
There you go.
Play before a die roll to add to the result. Should we also do that?
Okay.
Does
As
anyone
long as you don't roll a 1.
my luck. Does anyone
Why do you have
have
to
one
drink so
that's
much?
a
I've had
strategic
4
planning
drinks this
that's
whole
less
time.
than 3?
I'm trying
I
to
do.
do something non-alcoholic.
You wanna play it?
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
4 drinks.
Do you have a
No.
strategic planning that's less than a value of 3?
Wait, what are these things?
Purple. She doesn't get purple cards. She's not going to have it.
Cool.
No.
All right. Anything but a 1.
1, 1, 1.
Stop
One,
jinxing me.
one.
8.
Look at these 8s. That's a way to
Dies
die.
rated.
So
Let's check the top card. It has 1.
I would take it.
Yep. Keep it. Sleep it on top. So I guess now it's my turn, so give it back to me.
Yeah.
Sorry
there
about
you
that.
go.
Didn't think that through. So return all undamaged vipers on the game board to the reserves, then send the current player to sickbay or -1 morale. Admiral chooses.
-1 morale, I think.
I'm fine with it.
And then we're going to advance on the jump trap track.
Oh, she's the lead.
Melissa, you get to draw cards.
Oh, I got. Okay, so
She gets all of them, right?
all of them because I'm not
Yep.
in a crazy place.
It's really up to the draw, but we'll see.
The population is at 6, Dispamonite. Don't say a word, Dispamonite.
About what?
Nothing.
We won the game. The game is over. We won.
You still gotta roll dice.
We could fail multiple times.
Even if we, there's no fail. There's no pass or fail. You just roll the dice. If you fail the
Yeah.
dice roll, you lose 3 population. You still jump.
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh,
Y'all won.
that's all. That's all
roll
there is
the
to it.
dice.
Just
I
roll it.
roll the beautiful
You have to move.
bean
You have to
footage.
come here.
All right,
Yeah.
move me.
You gotta
so I
discard a
move.
card.
Discard a card to get here.
It doesn't matter.
Does it matter?
Yeah.
Nope.
Discard.
Roll the dice.
I'm still saying nothing.
Just roll it.
Just roll the die.
6. So in that situation,
That's a 3.
it still doesn't matter.
So you kill one. Is it just one?
No, 3.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. And we win. We jump. The humans won.
The humans won.
The filthy Cylon scum have been defeated.
No, Team Toaster.
That was a stressful end game.
humans.
Yes, it
It was
was.
a very cinematic ending, yes.
So let
Wonderful,
let us know in the
wonderful.
chat what you thought of Battlestar
So
Galactica.
you have double Cylon.
Yeah.
That's
And this is a
rough.
-2 morale and blows up the ship, which didn't really matter.
Here's the thing: it is really, really hard when you're the only Cylon and you get both Cylon cards.
Yeah, that is hard.
That is just terrible. That is just the worst. And then the fact that Travis got to
Pretty good
This is what
see
they
them.
look like.
Yeah, you guys got close.
Oh, that's what they look like.
They're super identical.
Yeah, see, all mine. You are not a Cylon, you are not a Cylon, you are not a Cylon.
Like, it's not even different artwork. It's just
You're not a Cylon.
Yeah.
You're not
look
a
at this
Cylon.
identical card for a while to help
Right.
someone out.
Yeah,
So
mine
you're
were all
welcome.
very different with different things.
Team Human. You won.
Well, I don't know if there was another way I could have played that.
No,
I think you
it's-
did the best you could
I
on what
agree.
you were given.
I'm stealing your cards.
I'm
So
sorry, I couldn't-
this
Sorry, I couldn't be
Monday,
of more help.
this Monday at 7 p.m. we will be here playing Castles of Burgundy, the dice game, which you can play along with us. We hope you will go and download the sheet so you can play with us.
Cool.
This Wednesday we will be here playing episode 7 of Side: The Rise of Fenris.
Rise. Rise.
Yes, that. And next Saturday we will be here with special guests playing Dead of Winter, the holiday edition.
For revenge.
Yes, and someone will hope to be getting some revenge.
Revenge.
Ooh, that was a tough loss, wasn't it? Well, I mean, I'm glad you got these 2 videos to look forward to, because I know this one is a feel-good story. Has a happy ending. Trust me, click on it. Or this one. Ooh, no wait, don't click on that. That one only.